metaphorical seasons.
I have
Oh my
I have a
God.
name for that. It's called An Hour in Michigan.
I have another name for that. It's called Xana Attack. Everyone gets in town.
Oh my God, Xana would just
Oh, no.
honestly, if Xana did that in Michigan, we wouldn't think any of the wiser. We'd be like, oh, that's weird. Anyway,
Hmm.
but anyway, whatever. Next.
Episode 69, the nice.
Hell
by
yeah.
the way,
69
is
is
it-
Rec Room.
Guys, I
69 in
think,
the rec room? What's the matter with you, Cam? Oh, never mind.
guys, come on, let's prove we're all better. Like that's, it's such a lame joke.
No, get over it.
You get over it. It sucks,
I am over it. I mean, 69.
Oh my god.
bro. That stopped being funny like the second it became relevant, which means immediately.
Some of us are morons.
For the
in
memes,
here,
as they say.
therefore- Yeah, you're asking too much.
You know what? That reminds that I need to see what the timestamp is for this episode now. Actually, let me see what that is.
Really not.
6 minutes and 9 seconds, obviously.
No, actually, but I can check that one too.
Alright.
The fuck? Watch these
I was gonna-
shorts. The fuck?
I was going to ask, is this the first episode with the William clone in it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I think.
Or at least in full, but yes.
By the way,
It
I
was?
I can't remember. Is the episode with when Xana takes over the plants? Was that season 3 or this one?
Yeah, season 3.
Okay.
Season 3.
Yeah,
I
season
could not
three.
remember. I could not remember if we did that yet or not.
We did talk
I-
about the
I
mine
wasn't
scene.
there.
I must not have been there.
I can't remember what was said. It was probably something. But, hey, yeah.
The mine scene was season 3.
Okay.
Infamous, and that's all we need to say about it.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. I just didn't know.
Yeah,
Oh, speaking of, I know we were talking about like the Lion King earlier. Did y'all know that like the Coraline re-release sold more money than like the Borderlands movie?
Well, yeah,
What?
because the Coraline's actually a great movie that I'd thought and love put into it.
Yeah, I didn't
Actually
know there was
respected
a.
it. And
I didn't know there
actually
was a
respected the original source material.
Wait, original.
Randy.
Wait, it was from something.
Yeah, Coraline was a book first.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
yeah.
And I went to when I went to go
um,
watch the movie Deadpool. I saw the poster of Caroline. Me and my brother thought that it was a new one for a second, and then we got closer. It said remastered. I'm
I
like,
would
oh,
love I would love a
I know.
Coraline sequel.
that would have been cool.
Oh, me too.
I haven't watched Coraline in forever.
It's
Actually,
a
yeah.
toppest
I
tier
just-
Halloween movie.
Oh yeah, I
To
recently
me, that's
just
Monster
watched
House,
it.
actually.
Wait, I was about to say
Everyone
that,
watching
Colton. I was about to
Coraline?
say Monster House, yeah.
Monster House is my top tier Halloween
That's
movie.
that's
Oh
one
yeah, same.
that scarred me as a kid. I don't know if I could watch that again.
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah, Monster House.
Monster
Oh
House.
yeah,
Monster
that one
House.
did. Yeah.
They used to play that all the time
Monster
on Cartoon
House
Network
was
during that time of year.
intense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
Oh yeah.
It's
That-
just
that
'cause, like
and
it's
Fairy
that
Godmother.
same stupid bullshit of it's the same stupid Goosebumps bullshit, except it's actually really scary.
Yeah, that was an intense
Yes.
film.
Well, it's
Alongside
because
with
like
that-
I hate that redone plot where it's like, oh, like monster thing is killing things. Oh, we don't believe you, and then they die, and it's like, oh God, we believe you. It's not. I was like, oh, now you believe, now you want us to fix the problem, and then like 58 people are dead, and it's like, well,
Yeah.
you know what? This all could have been prevented if you just weren't fucking old.
No.
Everyone knows every
Yeah.
Goosebumps book is just a Xana attack.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah, in my
Yeah.
opinion,
That
at
is-
least. I was
that is
like,
a
you know what?
accurate
Xana would do all this.
Bro, the fucking doll is just Xana, but with a sense of humor.
Jeez, what it was, the ventriloquist, right? What was his name? Slappy.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I hate
Yeah.
ventriloquist plots. That shit is just like I hate it because it just ultra emphasizes the "we don't believe you" trope, and it's just the most tired, redundant, boring trope. I hate it.
It's.
Oh, you know what? There is,
Yeah.
there's like one Goosebumps book. I think it was the Cuckoo Clower. The Cuckoo
What?
Clock of Doom. That's probably like the closest to a Koyoko plot, in my opinion.
I
Now
know
you
about
make me
that.
want
Yeah, I
to read
remember that
that
one.
Because that one's with
book.
time travel, and I was like, you know what?
Yeah, that sounds something
Oh
that
yeah,
would be
doesn't
on
he? Oh yeah, the
Koyoko.
guy like the kid like erases his sister in that
Yeah,
one.
that happened.
Like he pulls off his sister's birthday and she's just like gone, like not even dead, like erased from existence. That's really dark, honestly.
And then he's like, maybe
that's,
one day I'll go and get her back. I'm like, yeah, as if
that's darker than most like Are You Afraid of the Dark episode. That's really dark.
Very
Never
dark.
mind. Koyoko ain't got nothing on Goosebumps.
No, Ghost Channel's still a little more fucked up than that.
Yeah, yeah.
I screwed up in
Anyway.
terms of what?
Well, that's Matrix
Well-
levels of.
Well,
Being stuck
it's
in
fucked
the-
up because you're trapping 3 minors inside of a parallel world where everything they know is a lie, and they're being gaslit into thinking that it's not a lie, and they're slowly being like gaslit into chambers where they're going to get killed, and they don't even know it, for the most part.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be honest, dude. I'd rather be in that scenario than be in a whole area that's filled with rats all over the place.
Oh god, no,
Put
yeah.
rats,
Oh,
rats,
yeah.
so long it's rat. Anyway. Oh,
That or the swarm of wasps too.
Mm.
I hate that
Oh.
one.
I'd rather have
I-
rats than wasps. At
Oh.
least rats can't fly.
Xana,
but
they
yeah.
probably you could probably make them do that, bro.
No, don't do that.
Listen, I don't need any like Borderlands G splicing going on. All right.
Wait, what the
I was
heck?
thinking about those rat. I was thinking about those rat birds from Class
going
with a
on
Chance of Meatballs when he talking about flying rats.
Like, dude, I don't know how to climb trees and stuff, but if I saw rats around, I'm gonna learn that day.
I
Yeah.
saw-
rats can fly. What are you going to do?
I'm about to be
Um,
Knuckles and dig under the ground, bro.
What am I gonna do? I'm just gonna punch them out of the air one by one.
Damn, that's
One by
crazy.
one.
Well, I mean, what else am I gonna do? Just let them come at me? Like, no.
Yes.
Yeah, great
Except your
idea.
new rat overlords.
Yeah, great idea. I'll just sit down and take it. That's what I'll do. Fucking do. Great idea, pal.
I love how
Exactly.
fucked up the series is, man. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, so, are we waiting for anything? Are we all set?
think so. Everyone
Okay.
ready?
And whenever you all start.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, all right, Flower, do the thing.
Alright.
She's been
All right,
hovering
right,
for a while.
all right, put me on the bottom as usual. Let's do this.
Okay. All right, Joy.
No.
That's a clip.
Joey, do
Oh
the
my
thing.
god. Oh my god.
No, you're the one with the gutter brain.
No, that's how I
not
got.
me.
This time.
you got it right.
I know,
Not me.
I know, man. Come on, it was funny. It was fucking funny.
Did I miss something?
But you
Yeah.
said clip that as if like I fucked up. That was you.
No, I know.
Oh.
But but you still said it.
You're gonna keep in the part where you said clip that.
Thank you for the reminder
Oh,
too.
God.
Again,
Jory.
we are talking about episode 69, so it's fitting.
Oh my god. Oh, man.
Oh,
I love you, Jory.
I'm gonna throw you off a cliff
Ah, love.
backwards.
Yes, the honeymoon is over.
Dude, where's my? Oh yeah, 8 minutes. Okay.
so
I'm
Today
so glad
is
Whiskey
the
Hey.
31st.
is not here. They would not let me live that down.
today is the 31st of August, 2024.
Honestly, I
Well-
hope Flower goes first.
I'm typing. There you go.
Oh, there I am, right down at the bottom.
there you go.
I'm
Okay, I see you,
I'm-
Flower.
I'm-
Thanks a lot. The boy's number 2.
Alrighty,
I don't think me. Think random.org.
buddy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright.
yeah, my notes. I gotta get them really quick.
As long as you rank it
Alright.
in my favorites, okay.
Yeah, I don't think Speedy-
I have to go find them now. I'm the first one.
Yeah, Speedy. This is the first time I think that you've been first. I don't.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so too. Yeah.
It's about time. Someone new.
Let me pull up the synopsis for this episode just so I can read it
Just
while
have
I'm
the
waiting for eternity.
Koyoko channel
Okay.
has the playlist of all the episodes, so you can just have them
Okay,
all
so
with you.
I typed in rec room without specifying code Lyoko, and it pulled up rage room in my area.
Rage room. Alright, okay.
All right,
Go
Speedy.
to
Whenever
either
you're ready,
folder.
go for it.
In my town.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, I'm ready. I'm gonna try to read this. This is one of my most favorite episodes, as it has a lot of good and memorable moments. I cannot forget this funny moment where Odd dreamt that all the potatoes in the world disappeared because of a transmittal disease that was spreading from human to human. And when he found out there was no epidemic, he made a ruckus out of joy that it was all just a dream. Part of me likes to think this predicted parts of the pandemic minus the disappearance of potatoes because of an illness. I also could believe that Odd would be worried that the potatoes would disappear, as he used to have future vision and thought he saw a glimpse of it in his sleep. I also can't forget when William Klein couldn't open the door and thought the lock was broken, and Jim was like, "You turned the key the wrong way, you childhead." I think this moment is a lot funnier to me since I had a similar situation happen to me a couple of weeks ago with my dad. There's also the election scene where William Klein became the monitor of the rec room. And he's like, "What did I win?" And when they insulted Kiwi, that was pretty funny too. And when William Klein tried to play ping pong with Jim, that was also funny. I like how our leader was able to fight without help, even if for a brief moment. Despite it turning out to be a trap, I thought of William fighting the crabs as him finally taking control of his body until Xander forced his conscience back into his mind and reverted to being the William we know during the season. I still don't get our leader being thrown into digital series if you... no, that's a wrong... I changed my mind on that one. I get to the next one. Let's see. I think like a stupid decision would have to be that when Auric decided to run up the roof with Sissy to shake the possessed William Klein away, but when he has a fear of heights, but then again, like I could interpret it as like being adrenaline or something, making him think it was a good idea. And that's it. That's all my notes.
Nice. I agree with a lot of that.
Yeah.
What's your ranking?
I'd have to say S tier. I really like this episode.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. All right, J-Man, you're up.
Oh, here I go. All right. When it comes to this episode, Rec Room, this pretty much is the episode that finalizes my favorite types of episodes of Code Lyoko. It's pretty much when the characters literally get out of the situation that they're in by the skin of their teeth, which is pretty much what happens when it comes to Ulrich and Sissy, like, hanging off of the roof and stuff, and everything that was going on in Lyoko as well. I really like how intense that was. I really love, like, how harsh it was to look at that and stuff. You know, I was on the edge of my seat this entire episode, and it kind of reminded me of, like, a lot of the excitement I had watching so many of the episodes from Season 1. It's like, to me, this could have been an episode from Season 1. And, like, I would place it around there, so... And when it comes to what else in this episode, I gotta say, I started feeling like a semblance of the curse that is Odd's character in this episode. It's like, the whole thing of him, like, having that nightmare and stuff, like, that was fine. That was funny enough. But I feel like some of his outbursts, like, in the, the classroom or in the lunchroom and stuff, it felt less funny and a little bit more annoying to me. It's like, I don't know, man. It's like I started feeling the semblance of, like, his character, like, let's say, talking a little bit too much. Or maybe being a little bit too random and stuff. At least in the case for me, so there's also that. When it comes to everything else regarding around William, the dumb version of William in the rec room and stuff, that was all cool. It's like, I really like that little ping pong match that he had with the gym and stuff. And I really wish William won that. I wish, like, the asshole version of William that was from, like, the bug in the whatchamacallit, in the tower. I wish that lasted a little bit longer so I would see Jim lose. I really was actually into that match, man. But, unfortunately, that didn't happen and stuff. But yeah, dude, the whole thing with, the Xanified version of William chasing Ulrich and Sissy on the roof, again, I loved it. I really, really loved it. It gave me all of that intensity that I loved. from the Xana attacks from early on in season 1 and stuff. And when it comes to the Lyoko scenes too, again, I liked it. And I really liked that there was a mystery, even though I knew right away, since of course, like I don't think it would be hard for anyone to know that, yeah, it's like William's not gonna come back that easy. Like that was still a Xanified version of him on Lyoko. I still did like the mystery. I still did like that Xana went through the effort to try and trick them and stuff. And every time William speaks, man, I just love it, man. Especially when Lita said, "Hey, you need some help? I'm glad you're back and stuff." And William's like, "Oh, it's nice to see you again, Lita." I love that quote so much, man. He was like, "Oh no," because William did like the smoke thing on her, and it's like, oh man, it's stuff like that I live for when it comes to this show, and seeing like, let's say William on Lyoko like wrecking Yumi, wrecking Odd and stuff like that. It's like it was just really, really nice. Even though at some points I kind of did wish they, like, let's say, moved a little bit. It's like when Aelita woke up on the overboard that William was driving and stuff. I'm like, Aelita, you have a perfect shot to do an energy field up the bum of William. He's not even looking.
Oh my god.
But of course,
Aelita, Ant-Man the fuck out of William. It'll be
Well,
funny.
it is episode 69.
Oh my god.
My God.
But yeah, dude, like, she had a perfect shot there, but of course she decided that, hey, I better take the safe route and just jump off and stuff. But yeah, there's that. But overall, man, this really was a good episode. It gave me a lot of that season 1 flair when it comes to the intensity of the Xana attacks and how, again, Ulrich and Sissy escaped death literally by the skin of their teeth. And I really, really love seeing that when it comes to this episode and many others in the show. And I wish, like, I actually wish that for the future of, like, let's say, or for at least a majority of these episodes, they would have more scenarios like that. Because that's, to me, is what, like, keeps Code Lyoko exciting. Whether or not the characters are going to safely get out of the situations, whether or not Xana actually might win this time, it's like, it's excitement like that really makes me like the show. So, in terms of the ranking, yeah, I actually would put it in an S tier. Yeah, like, there's rarely anything outside of, like, the odd stuff. It's more so, like, minimal stuff for me. He did have some good moments too, but he didn't totally annoy me, like, at least just yet.
Oh yeah.
Which we'll see in seasons and episodes after this.
Season 4 has a strong start. We'll
yeah. So, yeah.
I don't want it. I don't want it. Yeah, no, I don't want it to end.
But yeah, but when it comes to this
All
episode, it's an
good,
S tier,
Daniel.
man.
Oh
Like,
my God,
this
dude.
episode was really fun to watch. I like it. I would watch it again.
Yep, same. Speedy's was S as well. I
Yes,
believe.
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Colton's next.
Okay, all right, Colton.
Oh, jeez. So I'm reading through the synopsis, and I can't figure everything out for some reason. My brain is just
You can do your
gone.
homework.
Imagine having to
I thought-
watch the episode.
Yeah, and the problem was that, like, Flower was watching the episodes earlier, and I was going to join in, but I was watching something else.
How dare you? How dare you?
I can't watch two things at once. That ain't me.
Yeah, you turn the
I
other
feel
one
you.
off.
I thought you were
I j-
unavailable. You could have. We could have watched it together.
Yeah, that would have been nice, but oh well.
Freaking wrestling.
This is a pretty good episode, I think. Obviously the whole William clone. Everyone getting the rec room. It's like finally in
Getting
season
wrecked.
4. Oh yeah, guess what, everyone? Our school budget has risen. We have a new area in our school finally, and I'm like, oh thank God! It took finally season 4 happened.
Who can afford
And finally
a
we get a rec
therapist?
room.
Somewhere
That's nice.
Gustave Chardon is seething. But go on.
It's
Because of the
obviously.
budget.
I will say this, that William Clone is great, obviously. I will say William Clone is great, and Koyoko Bridge William Clone's also great. Well, William in Koyoko Bridge is also great, so, if I saved that screenshot, never mind. Oh, it ain't working. Fuck. Alright, never mind. Where was I? Oh yeah, talking about the rec room. So they mentioned, like, oh yeah, we're gonna get a ping pong table, a TV, a radio, and I'm like, oh, a TV, awesome. All they need is a video game console, like a PlayStation 2, and then someone can play Koyoko Quest for Infinity on it.
Okay, good. Yeah, I appreciate. Yeah,
That'd be
okay.
total.
Yeah. I
That'd be a total
thought.
paradox.
Yeah. Yeah, they can
Meanwhile,
manage it.
though, is that Jeremy's working on William or somehow, so he activates his own tower. I feel like it's been a while since Jeremy activated tower on his own, but of course it goes wrong. Xana takes it over, and well, there's like 2 Williams at this point, so that's too many Williams. It's for me personally. I'm just scanning through the episode, and at one point, like the William clone and we are teaming up on on crabs, and I don't even know what to think at this point because I don't remember I don't remember the plot of this episode, but all I know is that like they're joining together. I don't know why. At least I don't know what happened. But never mind about that. Of course, then William's like, "All right, I'm gonna throw you into Digital Sea once again." Always try to. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that Iria tries to deactivate the tower like halfway through the episode, and surprise, surprise, she can't deactivate towers. Now, if this was Koyoko Evolution, that would be no problem. But since this is the original show, no one is able to deactivate this tower besides France Hopper. But since he's orbiting
Just watching.
around or something,
Just watching everything
then
happen.
he ain't nowhere. Yeah. He's the guy. He watches everything. He's like, I'm not
Yes.
stepping in until I have to.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, I'm just scanning for the episode.
I
Again.
thought you were gonna say your rank first. It's like silence and then.
It's I will say, and oh yeah, and then there's the part where Oric and Sissy are up on the roof, and William's trying to throw him off. And it won't be the first time we see that happen. So that was insane, really. But thankfully, Jeremy does his usual stick and returns to the past as they're falling in midair. Yeah, Jeremy just manages to do it just in the nick of time. Because it's a cartoon. And Sissy ends up being the actual Rec Room monitor. And that's how the episode ends. So overall, it's a pretty good episode. I'll give it an A for
All right, next.
attitude.
Where you figure
I
out
guess,
one.
Attitude, I don't know.
Oh, it's flower.
Yep, give me a sec to update the ranks. Okay. My turn to speak. Okay, so this is a really, really strong episode. Not like, I'm not gonna say it's like as good as Final Round or like New Order or even Ghost Channel, but like, sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe I actually want to change my rank. Give it an A plus, actually.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, you can
It's
go
not high
ahead.
enough.
Okay. Let's see. Here, I'm just gonna mute this one server I'm in so I'm not distracted. Okay. For 15 minutes. I'm sure I won't take that long.
Shut up, I'm talking about Koyoko over here.
Okay.
That's way more important.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see. Yes. So Rec Room has a lot of the things I really like about Kolyoko. It has like some fun Earth scenes with like the school life. There's the excitement of the rec room being open to the crew. There's like the discussion of who's going to be the rep, and then oh no, it's William clone because he has no affiliate, so everyone thinks he's unbiased, and that makes sense. But that's also really bad when he's not a real person. So then you have the fun dynamic of Jeremy and Aelita who are rushing to try and like get William back so this doesn't become a long-term issue, while you have Odd, Auric, and Yumi just kind of running interference in the rec room. So like anytime he has to, William's supposed to be doing things, it's like, no, we can do it. We can get food from the fridge. Well, I'll play ping pong with you, Jim. Some fun back and forth, and then you have the corrupted tower and the shock when Alita tries to deactivate it manually, and it's like, oh, she can't. Oh no. And then you have the horror from the other side as they watch William, like, suddenly, the clones suddenly become a very different person, and they're like, Jeremy, what's going on? And the very fun back and forth with him and Jim. It's great. It's a fun time. There's actually just a lot of good Earth scenes in this, in the first half of this episode, but I won't go over all of them. And then you have some cool Lyoko stuff too, which I don't normally comment on because I don't usually remember it, but this episode in particular does do some memorable things. You have William showing up and fighting the crab, and then them being like, hey, and Lita's like, hey, William, you're back! So glad to have you back. You're fighting the crab. You're on our side again. And then, oops, nope, actually, it was a trap. She gets knocked out. They're near the edge of the sector. Alita wakes up and then just rolls off. I think that's very great. Roll. Do a barrel roll. Let's see. And then you've got the clone William just going full blown, I'm in Xana mode now, time to wreck some havoc. The kids are running, the warriors split up, Auric gets saddled with Sissy, and there's some fun banter between Auric and Sissy and with William, and even bringing back Auric's vertigo. Hey, consistency in Code Lyoko, can't believe it.
No way.
And I appreciate Sissy chucking like the roof tiles onto William. It doesn't do much, but it's a thought that counts. Yeah, you get Odd and Yumi on Lyoko. I think it's this episode Yumi actually uses a good amount of telekinesis in this, or maybe it was one of the other ones. I might be crossing the streams. I did watch them all today, but I did it all in one go. It's okay.
I don't.
Let's see. What was Anyway, we had some fun bits with Odd against William where there's this one scene where Odd's fighting, like, I think it's a crab, and like his overboard acts like a pet, and it just kind of on its own hovers over a rock and then flies down, and Odd jumps on it. I think that's neat. That has some implications, but it's fun. It's neat. Don't think about it too much. He can either the overboard is sentient or Odd has a psychic link to it somehow. Don't ask questions. I also love the bit. Exact same way.
Oh wait, what the fuck?
Wait, what I missed? All I did was just pause the episode, and this is what I saw. I'm like, wait a minute, why is everyone?
That's hilarious.
The answer, marching one by one, hurrah, hurrah.
Yes. You got the fun bit against when William has Alita cornered again, and then Odd just shows up. He like. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that.
I don't think there's anything important.
I love this scene. It's so
Yeah,
funny.
it is.
I love how everyone's running in the opposite direction.
Almost a Naruto run kind of. Except not behind him.
Here comes William.
But yeah, yes, the fun bit on Lyoko where Odd's like flying down on the overboard. He jumps off, and the overboard just smashes into William, and then Odd just cheekily remarks afterwards, like, "Oh, sorry, I forgot to turn on the brakes."
That's a joke that I actually did like from him in this episode. Like he was cool there.
I was like, oops.
Also, that's great ways.
Like, oh god, it's finally happening. Get out of the way.
William has secretly wanted to beat up Ulrich for a very long time. He's just been held back by the consequences. But now that he's Xanified, it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
They take out the tower. They resign themselves to the fact that the William clone is gonna have to stay for a while longer. But I appreciate the Warriors just all like just working to make Sissy the rep, like ASAP. So it's not William, and everyone's just like, okay, I guess that's weird. Even Sissy's like, what are you playing? But then they're like, no, Jim. Sissy's the rep. She's the class rep. Sure, not the class rep. She's the rec room monitor. That's what it was. And yeah, and the final note, of course, is that this episode has a very great title. Absolutely. Probably one of the most famous puns in all of Code Lyoko. At least in English. So yeah, this is definitely an S tier episode for me. Again, it's probably not the strongest S tier episode, but it is an S tier episode. It's got some great moments both on the Earth, and on Lyoko. You've got more of them exploring like the reality of William acting as a puppet for Xana and the implications of having to deal with all that, and just some really great and funny moments. I didn't even mention the potato thing because Kat already talked about it in length. So yeah, my rank is S.
All right.
Well done.
Can I change my rank again?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, can I change it to S minus?
Yes, you can. That's
because
high on the
I am
code.
starting to love this episode more and more as I look into it.
Yeah.
Really, like they were having fun with this.
Okay.
All right, who's next? Swayze?
Yep.
All right.
Okay. So there are. I think everybody's done a pretty good job of covering this episode already. So I'll cover two particular moments, maybe more if we think of something as I go. But what's it? I love the ping pong match between Xana, William, and Jim. It is very, very funny. Xana has zero reason to do that. Absolutely.
It is funny.
Not.
I was waiting for someone to share that.
Yeah.
I love Xana for it though so much.
He had to put Xana. He had to put Jim in his place. He had to. I respect it. Just the trash talk, the banter, them going back and forth. It's great. It's so funny. What's it? The other thing I have to do is, I think Sissy getting involved with the attack is sorta a little contrived, but also I think it's pretty fun. I think just William just chasing after them throughout the episode. So a lot of Spectres do that sort of thing, but I don't know. This is fun. Honestly, when it came to the likes of Code Lyoko Evolution, this is the scene that they should have cited in regards to the Spectre. This episode with William doing his weird little run across the like, just give the actors, all right, a picture of that, so a screenshot of that specific scene. All right, this is how you run like that. Oh God, no, what's it? Yeah, no, it's a simple Spectre attack, but it's fun. You get the whole thing of like scaling on the roof, which is, if I had a nickel for every time a season 4 episode of Code Lyoko had characters just trying to traverse the roofs of Caddick Academy, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happens twice. True. But yeah, no, what's it? Just Sissy and Ulrich running from William is a lot of fun. In regards to Spectre attacks, they're common, but this is good. The scene with William on Lyoko, for everything, even though, in hindsight, it is kind of obvious that William wasn't brought back. It's not that easy. What's it? I will say the setup is good. Like, gotta love Xana for the theatrics with all of it, because he's just like, because I don't believe William came back in this instance. I think it was just Xana being like, all right, it's free real estate. Honestly, he's just really theatrical in this episode because he set up this whole thing with, William will be running from a couple of crabs. It's gonna be great. He's gonna do a dodge here. He's gonna, and then he's gonna take one down. He'll be really dramatic when he forms his sword and takes it out, and then
Honestly,
he'll be like, "Go on."
that's probably what should have been the giveaway that it wasn't William, because Xana's always a drama queen.
Yeah, exactly. And then as soon as he's gonna sound normal when he talks to Eileen, completely normal, like, it's good to see you again. Then I'll get her. That's when I get her. It's great.
I don't know. Maybe he and Xana talk at like a boardroom meeting where it's like, all right, here's the plan. And it's like, all right, boss, what's up?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you're gonna do all of this stuff, and then right at the perfect moment, right when she says hello, that's when you get her. That's when you change your voice. Like I just love how dramatic Xana is. It's so funny, but it's a really good moment as well.
Yeah.
It's a great moment.
Sorry, I don't know if someone already said this about that scene, but because I love the dialogue between Xana and William. It's like, Killer Rocket, was that it, Jim? Or before I'm finished with you, they'll call you Clumsy Rocket. You ready? And he's just like, oh, and his reaction is just like, oh. We'll see about that.
It makes you wonder, like, how much of that is Zen and how much of that is William.
Yeah, it's just I feel it's more. Yeah, I feel like
it's all.
Jim's reaction is just funny because he wasn't expecting that. William was playing so dumb, and all of a sudden she gets that line, and Jim's just like, "Excuse me."
Yeah. Oh god. But oh my god, it's like, what's it? The little ruse that. Okay, no, the ping pong scene is just excellent. It's so funny. The little ruse that they have is also really funny. The Lyoko scene is really good. I forgot that the odd overboard stuff is in this episode. This is what I get for not rewatch. But what's it? I do love that. That is a very memorable scene. And what's it? It's interesting that I understand that continuity in Code Lyoko just is. It's when they feel like it, but it's a shame that Sissy being the one to look over the rec room is something that just isn't really brought up ever again. What's it? Yeah, and I also just really like the William clone. I love episodes that involve the characters so much. This will be relevant again when we eventually get to A Lack of Goodwill. But, yeah, it's just, what's it? It's a good episode all around. As much as I like the episode, it has never been like Rec Room is top tier for me. So I'm going to be the contrarian, as Jory always loves to call me, and give it an A rank. It's good. I don't think it's top of the line good. But yeah.
That's fair. I still think it's S rank, but it's on the bottom of S rank. It's not.
I still don't know what I'm gonna give it because
really, really good.
Yeah, because when I thought about the episode earlier today, I'm like, the first ranked. I like when I thought about it earlier today, and I was like, oh, that's an A episode. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff, and I don't know. It's definitely no lower than an A. We'll see. Oop, I didn't. That's a good thing I didn't click that. Who's next? Joy, right?
Yeah.
All right, Joy.
Okay, so we're in one of those situations where you can't really say much that hasn't already been said by somebody else.
It's fine. You can just give out your favorite parts and highlights. That's all.
Yeah, favorite parts definitely. I love the intense ping pong match. I really think it's just because, like, you know what I think this was? I think this was Xana just being really pissed off at Jim, like that from the one time when he really futzed with him in episode 26 or whatever, and he's just like this guy has been getting on my nerves like for fucking ever. Like, he just gets in the way all the goddamn time. Like, I don't care if this confides the mission. I'm gonna I'm gonna finish this match. He needs to know who's boss. He just gets in the way all the damn time. It's really goddamn funny. On top of that, like, let me see. I did like the whole fake out. I mean, I knew it was bullshit. Even the first time I watched it as a kid, I was like, there's no way they're gonna have it be. Oh, hold on. Whoa, sorry if you heard that audio that just came up out of nowhere. I don't know what happened there. But I knew
Yeah.
he was gonna be saved that easy. That was really just super obvious, honestly. But even still, the voice change is always really good. And I think there is some discussion to be made about I think part of that probably was Aelita, or part of that probably was William. Maybe he did actually give William some loose restraints on that or something. I don't know. It's hard to tell. But either way, really good episode. I don't really have a lot to say that that's not really been said, to be honest. I'm just going to give it an A+ and just leave it there.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see.
Now I'm starting to seem like an idiot for even asking. Why was William teaming up with Aelita? It should have been obvious.
It's Marabunta Part 2.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
But actually, that's the way I'm gonna start my turn is that this episode is called Double Take Part 2.
Oh my god!
Because of the Xana taking over another clone. Yes, I'll start with my favorite William clone scene though is him trying to unlock the door. I don't know. It's just he has a lot of great moments, but that one's just my favorite. It's just the way Jim reacts to it too. It's just hilarious. Just you're turning the key the wrong way, you chowderhead. Also, when Jim reacts to, he's telling the kids to remember you only for a little bit, and then he cuts himself off, and he's like, "Oh, ping pong table, my favorite game." But it's the way he runs over there. His hands are he's using jazz hands. I think I have it somewhere here.
So funny. I like that too. That was funny.
Yeah, this one right here.
And don't forget, this recreation room is under your responsibility. Whoa! Ping pong, my favorite game!
My turn or
No, I sent the video for the stream. It's just it pauses there and it goes to the elevator after that.
Ping pong, my favorite.
And then this is the episode where Jim finally says, "For once, I'd rather talk about it." But Odd's nah, maybe another day. Also, he was what was that?
It's not the only time he says, "I'd love to talk about it," but yeah.
I thought this was the. Are you sure? I thought it was only a one-time thing.
In what's it? Final round. When he's talking about skateboarding, he's like, Odd asks him, "Oh, it's a shame that you'd rather not talk about it," and he's like, "I would, but I don't have the time."
Okay, yeah, okay. Well, not exactly the same, but I was thinking.
No.
She was both super into skateboarding and ping pong.
Yeah.
Jim has done it all.
Yeah, he has.
Yes, he has. He just doesn't talk about it a lot. He looks like he wants to talk about the sports, though. That's something he wants to talk about. Okay, let's see. This is the right one. Yeah. So then this is a funny jab at Auric. What Jim says here.
Same time. I'll play against you, Jim.
No. I need someone of my caliber. Come on, let's see how you play.
Auric's like, "I'll play with you, Jim," because they didn't want William playing. And she's like, Jim's like, no, I need someone in my caliber. And Auric in the background is just so annoyed. So hurt by it.
Is good with his feet, not with his hands. So I didn't realize how that sounded.
Yeah.
Soccer. Oh my god.
It's only this episode.
Episode 69. Oh.
I already mentioned this, but I like Williams.
Possible. Beginner's
Dylan
luck.
Williams' line
Killer
here.
Racket, was that it, Jim? Well, before I'm finished with you, they're gonna call you Clumsy Racket. Ready? Ah, well, we'll see about that.
I'll bet you that I ain't.
Yeah, my share. This is the second time where I've done a show and tell, but it's fun. Let's see. I feel like Xana. This is a good example that Xana's always watching, because of Jeremy making the William clone. Actually, I had more to say about that in particular, but I lost it.
Well, actually, you'd love to talk about it, but
Right.
no, it's not a good time.
Yeah, I forgot. I really was annoyed that Sissy had to be brought into this, though. You can say that maybe without Sissy, maybe Auric would have been doomed, but I just like, really, Sissy? You would have been safe if you just did what Nicholas did. You're dumber than Nicholas. That's just how I felt about that.
Yeah, he hid behind the tree for goodness sake.
What the fuck was
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I know. It's like, because Auric says you'll be safer here, and she just doesn't listen. But Auric, I wish they had pushed William off again while they're on the roof, because William had to start all over and go make a huge circle. I would have been hilarious if they found a way to push him down again, and and they would have more time to survive. You get Aelita rolling off the hoverboard after William takes her, which I thought was pretty funny. Just like just rolls off that thing super fast. It's a good thing that she wasn't near the. Honestly, it'd been funny if like she rolled off and she didn't make it and fell anyways to the digital.
Yeah. Oh no!
Victory.
Then you have the Kobe enthusiasm being plays at the end.
Yeah. And Auric, when he goes up there, for the first time, he's just like, "Why me?" Because his vertigo. Oh yeah, and the funny line, because I was with Flower and I were kind of warming up earlier before the stream, and I thought when they were hanging on, I thought, oh man, I really would love a fat joke here, like, Sissy, let go, it's the only way. But apparently Auric, like, as soon as Sissy hangs on, Auric immediately goes, "You're not as light as you say you are." I'm just like, all right, this episode gets points for that.
That would have been a great line.
He did say that part though. He did say, "You're not as light as you say you are," as soon as she grabbed on, which is just hilarious. We lost Swayze there.
I know.
Let's see.
No, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, anyway.
Did you say anything?
No, I didn't. I accidentally clicked one of the other chats.
Oh, okay.
So,
Where was I? Oh yeah, you get Yumi's 30 seconds on Lyoko again, which is great. That's another some extra points for the episode again. William doing the job. And then obviously the odd part, which is hilarious, which I didn't get a video of yet, but I'm gonna grab it. It's just too funny. But oh yeah, William gave some gruesome like slices, 2 of them, to Yumi and Odd. Too bad that you don't get to see them fully because of censoring in the States. It's too gruesome. But I do like my last note here is I do like the way it ends the episode, where they're walking, walking to class, and Jeremy's like, "We'll be back, William, one day. I swear I will." As the camera pans up, it's just I just like it. Man. All right, I originally had this A, but you know what? I think I will give it a S minus. It's a little bit better than I originally thought. I knew it was a really good episode, but I'm gonna put it up a little higher.
That means JT's at the end.
All right, JT, it's your turn.
Yep. All right. So I'm gonna keep this brief because I think all of y'all kind of already put in great observations and really summarized the plot and everything that happened in this episode. Um, First, like Wade shared, which I'm glad he brought it up, just that badass that tennis, that ping pong battle did not have to go that hard, and yet they took it that hard. Jim was like, I like his enthusiasm when he saw the ping pong table. Oh, ping pong, my favorite game! And he just said it with such with such enthusiasm, and seeing that, like, yeah, for the students, not you, but put in joy. But yeah, the ping pong battle was the funniest part of this episode. Um, the change in attitude real quick from William was something that was very a highlight to really change, and then he just throws in the roasting of Jim so intensely, which made the ping pong battle even get more intense and intense. I will say, yeah, Odd's reaction about there was no potato epidemic was looking back as I've gotten older. Yeah, it kind of seems like an immature action by him, but it's kind of odd in my perspective. Let's see here. I'm glad. Uh, uh, Sorry,
You broke up
my
there.
grandpa.
Yeah.
Sorry, my grandpa's trying to call me, but let me just enter it. It was a funny. It was kind of the. I love the how we really pushed that over crawling on the stretch, scaling on the roof, just like I don't want to. Like you could tell he does not want to be up there, and he just hates it. Like that. Why me was like, oh god damn it! Why did I have to go all the way up to the roof? I also love the moment when Aelita's trying to enter the tower and she just hits her, just literally face plants in the tower, and just that was a funny moment. I remember that one so vividly. You know, she just goes runs and then just slams face plant on it. Overall, yeah, I do agree with everyone. Like, yeah, it kind of is a reminiscent back to season one. It's really, I will say, I'm kind of debating. I don't see this as being like a an S tier. I don't. I mean, it's a great episode. It was a solid episode. It's a very fun episode about, you know, when it comes to Lyoko, it's very much a fun watch. You know, there are the episodes where really there's a lot of intensity, but this one there was a good it was a solid episode in terms of having good drama, good intensity, very funny story and moments of that. And I mean, I don't see it as an S tier though. I mean, I don't think it's that great. I mean, I like Rec Room, but I don't think it's S tier. I give it an a solid A.
At least it's an A. Because if you
Yeah.
swear.
Yeah.
Hold on. I actually have something to add as well in regards
Okay.
to the episode. I understand why it happens, but I think the whole Aelita being unrecognized by the tower thing, I think, along with the sissy thing, I think it's a little contrived as well. It's just so the episode cannot end immediately, you know? Even though,
Yeah,
yes,
it is.
they
It is
justify
definitely
it.
an active of filler. It's definitely an act of filler.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, okay, no, we need to do this. We need to give them something to do. So we're just
Yeah, we gotta still confine to 30 minutes. We still got like a lot more minutes to go.
exactly, and it's just like, I get it. I understand, and it does lead to some fun in the episode, but it's still a contrivance. So yeah, that's another reason why this episode has two contrivances in extending its length with the Aelita thing and getting Sissy involved, which isn't as egregious, but still kinda bad, you know? But yeah, so it's like, yeah.
It's a shame too, because Leah made faster to that tower than she's ever have done before.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
hold on a minute, haven't you ever wanted to figure out what would happen if Ilea wasn't able to deactivate towers?
Well,
Well,
Doom.
now we know.
Yeah,
Now we know. It'll be either Doom.
Yeah, I know.
Lead and Ulrich and Sissy almost die, so there's your answer, which is no different than when Ilea can deactivate towers. So,
I
It's
changed
just
my
the
rank.
usual formula.
I changed my rank
Oh.
to S minus.
What was it before?
S.
Why is mine still
Oh,
A
okay,
plus?
okay.
we have a tie.
Oh, Colton. Oh yeah, Colton changed his to S minus
Yeah.
as well, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, okay. Then we do
I
not
was just
have a
really making
tie.
sure.
The close rank for this, I guess, is S.
Well, it's definitely
Yeah.
gonna be, and it looks like it's gonna stay at S minus no matter what. Or wait,
Yeah.
yeah, because we have 2 solid S's, 3 S minuses, 2 A's, and an A plus. So, we just wrapped up. Oh yeah, I wanted to send the other video. This. Wait, am I still recording? Oh no, I'm not.
You just wrapped up.
Yeah, you're
Rec Room,
still
right?
live. You're still live.
No, I was looking for something else. Okay, so here we go. Sorry, I meant for my phone. Sorry, I was trying to grab this this video here. This one.
Screen recorded.
Yeah, this one, yeah. It's. I like how there's a lot of silence, and as William's about to do it, still silence, and then bonsai. It's the camera after he hits him. You just see William fly through the screen, and then the overboard, and then it's too good. It's too hilarious.
Flying off the porch.
Yeah, I love that shot so much.
Okay. So the fact that you did the skip immediately to
Oh, it's holding for dear
Oh, the
life.
That's
skip?
it.
Oh wait,
That's
what was the
William
skip?
the way you did the skip. William.
Oh, I guess William gets on right after that. Yeah, because I was hoping that if I skipped, it would have been enough for him to have that line of "Sorry, I forgot to hit my brakes," but it just goes to him slicing, which is still pretty fucking funny.
Funnier?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's,
Oh, was your okay.
yeah, ragdoll physics. I got one more video to show. I have one more. I didn't turn the volume
Am I
down.
wrong in thinking that someone called William Dumb Bar?
Yes, I
At
feel
one
like
point.
that happened.
Oh yeah, sorry. The reason why I posted this video just now is because of Jeremy's face. Literally, when he turns back around, he's derpy.
No thanks.
You just pause it there.
I don't blame
He just turns
them.
around and is just.
Fogging.
Also,
This is just him being tired of all his bullshit for the 80,000th trillionth time.
That's I
Yeah,
understand
dude,
it, by the way.
you didn't have.
You want a bite? I am.
No, I lost
I
my
ate all of your
appetite.
fucking food again.
Yeah, you
man.
ate my breakfast.
This
Now
shit-
I feel like crap.
Water just sitting right in the middle of his tray. That's his food, by the way. Just water.
Hold on a second. This is hold on. I gotta. I'll wait for Speedy. I have similar.
You told Rosie you could take my serving, and now basically I'm just stuck having water, fasting basically, an intermittent fasting right now.
He even
Thanks to you,
Rick
Rod.
even makes fun of it. It's like, man, no sleep, no food, can't
Yeah.
really live a healthy life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what he has that Odd doesn't have? A girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You can't keep one
mean.
for 5 seconds.
Oh,
Yeah,
that is mean.
All right, I want to share one more thing. This is just fun. It was an accidental.
One
accident.
more
It
thing?
was
Wow,
yeah.
We covered this episode to death
Yeah,
already.
yeah, I know. But I'm sorry. It was an accidental. It was in one of those accidental pauses that are just too funny, you know. This one.
Hey,
We've
guys,
had
we're
This
still
one.
plenty
This
of
one. Look,
those
look, look,
in
look,
this
look,
episode,
look,
right?
look, look, look.
Give it.
He's just hanging
Go,
around.
go, go.
Hanging around. I'll take. And Oric's fucking face afterwards.
Hey, Orc, remember this? You remember when you were doing this
I
when your
love the-
girlfriend was hanging off and about to die? That was fun, right? Here, let me help you. Let's help recreate that. I think it went like this.
The face of betrayal, yeah. I love the sun behind William Clone's head is just too funny.
Yeah, that was actually
Hanging
that
around?
was just like yeah. The face
All
of
right.
betrayal. Yeah, Cat put it best. Yeah, that is
You
the
see
face
this
of
shit, Xana?
betrayal.
Let me take care of it for you. Alright, yeah, Oryx live flashing before his eyes as he sees you mean William get. Oh.
It's like, oh shit.
He's just having a random daydream of it. It's not even actually happening. All right, so
Yeah.
let's put this episode up to the S's. Yeah,
Yeah, it's mostly S.
it's gonna be
Yeah, right,
below double take.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I am not advocating
Yes.
this is better than
Yes.
Double Take,
Agreed.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's a good
I feel
thing.
weird. To be
Yeah.
honest, I feel weird putting it in front of opening out, but putting it in front of opening act. But I'll let it slide. I think it's still around the same level.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay, but like, it's not great. It's like, again, it's a solid episode. It was a solid, fun episode of Kyoko.
Wait, Cam, have you never seen this meme?
No.
Are you
Little
for
Pony
real?
and Spider-Man. Do you see this shit, Applejack? Actually, I don't know. It's tickling my brain, but
To be fair, I haven't seen this meme before.
when first seeing this, I didn't even see the pony there. I just took a second look. I'm like, what the fuck?
The original
I did.
image is the Spider-Man, and what's it? People just add random characters.
Oh, okay.
Like,
That's
do you see
hilarious.
this shit? Like, yeah, that's why I'm like, do you see the shit, Xana? Oh.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Good
like,
one.
oh. Here's another one from me just searching the meme to load, but eventually. But okay, there we go. Just another one.
Yeah, those are
Oh, this
perfect.
one.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another one.
Yeah, I made this one a few years ago.
Okay, I'm gonna say you just like cooked that up real quick.
No,
This shit-
I had this one made a few years
You
ago.
could have said that you did. You had a moment to shot in there. That's hilarious. That's good job though. That's great.
I love memes.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. All right.
Someone reposted it on Twitter.
Oh, they stole your meme.
No, they didn't steal it. It's just that
Actual
someone.
repost.
Hold on, I should
Retweet.
post that one too. It's different though. Where's it at? Still looking.
We're just doing episode 70 and that's it.
I don't know. We'll see. I drew this while waiting for the stream. I've come to make an announcement. William Dunbar is a bitch ass motherfucker.
Wow.
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 Rick Stir in 2006.
That's hard.
You're trying to
That
summon
is
Momo?
Flower, I have a request.
yeah.
Yeah, right here.
What?
Flower or
Yes, Flower, because
Okay.
what's it? She does Ulrich.
oh.
Like, what's the line you need me
Are
to
you
The
say?
speedy
Oh
picture.
no, what's it? Have you heard the I've come to make an announcement?
Eggman.
Oh,
You
yeah,
do not have
yeah.
to do that. You do not have to do that. I was just kidding.
Oh, yeah.
Come
Yeah,
to
you
make
do
an
not.
announcement. This is no joke. There is a giant teddy bear heading towards the stands right now, and
All right, there we go. There we go.
Okay. Oh yeah. All right. Let's go to the next episode.
I'll
Skid
randomize
Veneer.
the next list.
Cool.
Oh, first, darn it.
You're first.
I don't want to.
Hold on a minute.
Hopefully I'm not first.
Yep. In the first place, you should go first.
No, you.
No,
I'm trying to
you.
remember
Okay.
how to spell skid button here.
So,
Oh, I do have something to say about that, but we'll get to the episode.
So we're on
get there.
Skid Veneer.
I'm wondering if anyone will bring it up before I do.
I'm tempted to, but at the same time, I don't know if I should. 'Cause I was
Grab one.
thinking, 'cause I was 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 thinking, 'cause I
Now I'm really curious.
Same.
We talked about it. I know what you're gonna bring up.
Wait, what? I don't know. Oh shit! I forgot about that.
Wait,
No,
what?
that's not what I was going to bring up.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No,
That's not what I meant by.
no, I
Hold
don't
on.
know. I think what we should do is just forget that ever happened.
What are you even
I
talking
think we
Oh
should
my
about?
return to the
god.
past on that one.
Oh my god.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I don't know what I hate more,
Why?
69 as a concept.
What,
or this
Wazy?
fucking
What's happening
shit?
right now?
No, this.
All right,
this is
next
like you-
episode.
Hold on. I can't hear Wazy talking.
Sorry.
What cat posted?
Well, okay. Actually, yes. But I guess first, yeah. I guess I forgot that Speedy posted before I could reply to the stupid. Oh my god! Now I know what we're fucking talking about. That's what you're talking about, Flower and Colton. I think. For fuck's sakes.
Oh, the skid blend near
cool.
fourth.
I'm not saying it. I'm not fucking saying it. But before the okay. Actually, I read it as my god. I read Speedy's. I read the message normal. Actually, I'm rereading it. I feel so dumb right now. But yes, you all get bans for earlier from saying that shit. You get a ban. You get a ban.
Man,
All right.
everybody gets banned.
I love how Flower's going first, by the way.
Almost deleted that. All right. Where's the pen?
I have to go cold, and I don't know. It's harder for me to do that, but you know what? I gotta do
and I'm
it.
second. God.
Random.org is spoken.
For
Oh,
once, I
boy,
don't want to be
where
on
am
top
I?
right now. For fuck's
Wow,
sakes.
at the bottom again.
I know
Yay!
that does that for you. I'm not doing anything.
I know you're not doing anything.
Hey, hold on.
It's
Hey,
1
George.
second.
Hey, George,
Yeah?
do you want to switch where I'm on bottom instead and you're on
No,
top?
I don't actually want to switch. I just like complaining about it.
No, you don't want to? I don't want to be on top
No,
right
I'm totally good.
Okay. Damn it.
Hold on, guys.
I don't hear you complain anymore then.
Hold on, guys. The UPS man is knocking. Hello? Oh, yes. That is the 6 bottles of wine and liquor that I ordered specifically for this occasion. Thank you.
I mean, Ken, if we're talking about switching, we could switch.
Sure.
Okay.
No, I'm just playing. You can.
For fuck's
I'd rather
sakes.
go
Okay.
anyway.
Okay.
Vladimir. This again, this is a pretty good episode. For some reason, season 4 just has a very strong start. Well, maybe not for some reason. It's doing story setup, and again, this is feeding into the arc of them building up to the Skid Bladnir.
Yeah.
And so the premise is that Jeremy and Aelita have this very time-sensitive program thing they need to do that really is only there because plot. Like, if you think about the logistics, it's really weird. It's really weird that it's built that way, that it's like, if you don't do this thing at this time, it just implodes, but plot. We need an excuse for tension. So they're like, okay, at 4 o'clock today, we need to be there on time to so it doesn't implode. Cut to them working in their room. Jim catches them, and now they have detention. Which, oh no, that's a problem. And I will appreciate the fun banter that goes around with them plotting to be like, well, how do we get out of detention? I guess we're just gonna have to skip, you know? And they're like, you'll get expelled for sure, though. And I'm just like, okay, but like, if it's really so important that you're willing to risk expulsion, wouldn't it also be important enough you could just skip, then RTTP? Because like the Skid Linear will still be there. I don't know.
They can go live in the Hermitage or the factory or whatever the hell.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm talking about they could skip, and then they could RTTP after, so they don't have detention, or they can do the detention or whatever, just so they don't lose their Skid Bladnir.
Well, you see, that would imply the writers like caring about consistency, and the problem with that is that they would actually have to have a decent writing team, and apparently that wasn't what they were going for.
That's an AVGM reference.
Okay,
Yep.
I can tell you're okay.
Not exactly,
Yeah.
but
I'm
No,
not
it's
actually shitting on them. I just wanted the joke.
It's more of a just like this idea that the Warriors really want to avoid the RTTP as much as possible, but I do think it's a little weird that it doesn't even come up in this combo, because like that is an option. It's almost like Zero Gravity Zone could get ruined if you think about, well, why can't they just RTTP after the attack and then go back to the game? But they don't do that, so it's fine. It's a minor nitpick, but anyway, they can't skip because their plan to skip right after lunch is foiled by Jim getting so excited over Jeremy and Aelita getting detention that he's like, we're gonna have lunch together. And then I'm gonna drag you to the library myself, which is okay. I do appreciate the bit where Odd tries to pretend to call him saying he won the lottery to distract him.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Can you stop with these lottery plots? The first one was terrible. Now you bring it back again. Like, stop it. It didn't work out last time with Ulrich and his little adventure that he had.
That's a whole other combo, but
it is.
But situation.
I will say that
it gives PTSD, I guess.
That's too bad because when we get to Evolution, we're gonna have another lottery plot.
Oh, really?
Oh, no way!
I
really love the lottery.
I played the lotto somehow, even though he's too young, and he thought he was a millionaire, and then he bought like 1,000,000 roses, and I guess canonically for the rest of Evolution, the entire Warriors had to pitch in to help him pay for it.
Is that really what happened?
What?
I don't
Yeah,
remember that.
he bought 1,000,000 roses.
Oh,
Maybe it was like 1,000. It was like 1,000 roses for Sam to try to impress her, which is dumb even by like season 4 odd standards, even by like evil odd standards. But okay.
Yeah,
done by real life standards. Live action standards or whatever the hell.
I can't wait to do Evolution tier stream. We are gonna have a field day.
At least Odd tried winning the lottery the normal way.
He technically won. The problem was everyone won the lottery, and that means the lottery prize gets split. So I think.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Won,
that was the attack.
Wait, what? That is the attack? The Xana attack is make everyone win the lottery. That's just evolution for you.
That's
Everyone wins the lottery.
plot of Bruce Almighty.
They couldn't come up with originality, apparently.
Oh my
god.
god.
To be fair, no. To be fair, Xana attacks are not always original. Like, come on. There was one where it's just straight up Alien from the movie Alien.
Right.
Yes.
Episode 1, Possess the Bear.
Yep.
That was in Akira.
Oh.
Alright, let's get back.
Yeah, we're sorry.
Let's so there's that fun bit. And then Aelita and Jeremy are stuck in the library, and there's some fun antics with the toy mouse, and then Aelita distracting Jim by asking for help with her math homework and just kind of goading him on with the stories. Delmas comes out of nowhere to be like, Jeremy, how dare you use the laptop? It is an interesting combo he has where Jeremy and Aelita plead with him, like, please, this is vital, and he's like, vital? What's crazy is you don't understand that you can do things without consequences.
When will you learn?
Okay, I'm done. Go, please.
Oh. No, yeah. I mean, it's interesting, I guess, because from his perspective, these are like honor students that are being very disobedient for reasons he cannot understand. And I guess I'm not even sure why he's there. Like, is he there just to check up? Did he pass by? Who knows? It's not important. He's there for the plot reason of we need to cut Jeremy off from communicating with Ayumi at the factory. Also, I accidentally skipped this, but this is the first time we reveal that Yumi knows Morse code. Like, I appreciate that she figured out what Auric couldn't. And then they actually follow up with this later on in Lost at Sea. That they bring up her thing with Morse code and Hiroki. I appreciate that it's not just a detail for this one episode, just for convenience.
A quick thing about that. I do know, wasn't Morse code used in the episode where Jeremy, it was in Plague, wasn't it? When like Jeremy's using the flashlight to use Morse code.
No, he's using the flashlight to like flashbang the rats.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he
That
was
wasn't
signaling for
Morse
help.
code.
Yeah,
I can
that
see
was
why
like
you're thinking
seasonally.
that, because like the watch and the flashlight are both like flashing lights, but he's using the watch. Also impressive that Jeremy's able to figure out when Yumi figured out what he was doing.
I think she shares that her and Hiroki, I guess, used to communicate with Morse
Yes.
code. I think that's
Yeah.
what she.
That's
yeah,
what she
that's
says.
yeah, that's.
And we see
She
it
was
in
in-
Lost at Sea in flashbacks.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, so she's like stuck in sea and she's flashing back to all the times with Hiroki, and one of the things is like they're tapping on the
Oh.
dinner table, like talking to each other like during dinner.
In
and,
Morse code.
Yeah, in Morse code.
Oh, that's
The parents are like, what are you
adorable.
doing? We can talk
I need
about
to-
that more at Lost when we get to Lost at Sea, but it does come
Yeah,
up.
I'm gonna
again.
need to rewatch Lost at Sea. I never remembered seeing that. I'm gonna rewatch that.
Morse code turkey. Yes, that was fun. That was so funny.
No.
Kind of weird that Odd doesn't know what Morse code is, but okay.
I don't like Lossy.
Like, I understand he doesn't understand how to read Morse code, but not him even knowing what the concept is. Never mind. It's again, minor. Very minor. And then you have William, like, trying to take out the Skidbladnir, and it's terrifying. They're, like, rushing to try and save it before it gets destroyed. Because, of course, Zand is going to capitalize on this moment of weakness. Why wouldn't he?
Of course. Yeah.
And then finally Yumi gets desperate and they're like, you need to get Jeremy here no matter what at this point. And they're like, improvise. And then she calls Hiroki and just asks him for help. And he chucks Kiwi into the library. And that's what does it. That's how they get out of detention. But apparently they only had 15 minutes to go, so like if they had done the detention, they probably would have only been a few minutes late to the skid. I really thought the detention would have run longer, but oh well. Like till 5 or 4:30. Or maybe Jeremy's like, no, never mind. His line about 15 minutes ago was like detention being over, so. But yeah, Jeremy comes in. I'm trying to remember what he does exactly. Oh no, it's Aelita. Aelita manages to take out William, about to take out the tower, while Jeremy's running the programming that needs to be done. And she does that big energy ball and chucks it at William, and it takes him out. And they save the Skidbladnir, which they haven't christened it yet, but that's what we're all calling it. We've all watched the show like multiple times.
Yeah, it's like the fucking giant Rasengan or whatever.
The Melanie saved Melanie. And yes, and then you have that scene in the Hermitage where they're like, we need a code name. I actually didn't remember that Jeremy first suggested Nautilus. I think that's a really cool, fun, useless Lyoko trivia I'm going to keep in my back pocket. What did Jeremy suggest naming the Skidbladnir before it got its name? But
what was he gonna name it? Melanie?
No. So Melanie was
Odd.
the code name Odd came up with.
Yeah.
Jeremy's like, we can come up with a code name, and Odd's like Melanie, which is named after his crush of the week.
Oh,
Crush of the week.
okay.
Yeah. And
Or day, who knows?
then they're in the
I'm being
Hermitage,
a player as usual.
and they're all like, okay, we are not calling this thing Melody forever. Jeremy suggests Nautilus, and then Aelita's in the other room, and she pulls down this book. It's like, hey, my dad read this to me when I was 5, and there was this cool ship that always made it to its destination no matter what, and it's called the Skidbladnir. And Odd stumbles with the name, but then Orc and Yumi are like, we like it, and Jeremy's like, okay, settled. We're naming it the Skidbladnir. And the episode ends, and I think that's nice. I feel like I'm missing stuff. That's the hard part of going first. I have to say all the things. but all well. This is generally a very good episode, very fun. Fun little conflict with like the school life or getting in the way of the virtual life. I will rate this A, pretty solid A from my standing.
Yeah, same.
And oh, okay. Do I also put down A for you, Cam?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
You get to
Listen,
rate your own.
I wasn't ready to go second, and I am like, don't like even skimming through it. I haven't skimmed through all of it, but like, it's a good episode. Obviously my favorite part of the episode is the fight near the skid, William and Ulrich going at it. It's a great fight. I don't have any everything else is just pretty good. Yeah, I really don't have anything else to say. I love the detention scenes, and that's it. Hey. I'm sorry guys. Maybe I'll have more comments when everyone else shares, but that's it for now.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Who's next?
Me.
Can't believe it.
Yeah, believe it.
Okay, so I liked this episode. I particularly, again, the detention scene was very interesting. I liked how here Jeremy and Aelita are basically stuck. They are trying their best to fool Jim, and he is like preventing every way he can for them to slip away out of his sight. So like they really putting an obstacle here in order for them to not leave detention. Like that's one thing I found interesting. This time around we see a little bit of difficulty of them trying to sneak through the factory. More than I think previous times they were very much easier to get away with it. Not this time. And weirdly it was weird to see Delmas confiscate Jeremy's laptop, even though he's had it in detention before. But yeah, but I like that very much. That basically this problematic issue. Basically, we are having an issue right now where Aelita and Jeremy just cannot escape out of Jim's eye. Like they are stuck in this library no matter what, unless they try to find some way to fool them, which they finally did. But still, like here we see. Like for the first time, we're kind of seeing them really having an obstacle and trying to escape, trying to sneak off to the factory. So I like that part of the episode. I definitely like that we kind of get a scene of the skeleton of the skid vat near getting under construction, and Xana finding like this is the perfect time. Let's get this thing destroyed so they have no ability to go through the digital sea. And I love, and that's the first time where you see a difference here, a change in Sector 5. We see the hangar basically where they're keeping the skid, very much a different from previous episodes in Sector 5. So I like that aspect. I just like how Aelita and Yumi battle out over trying to protect the skid down there when they finally get virtualized to Lyoko. And I love the little part in the end. I love that little girl power, little high five, yeah, from Yumi and Aelita when they say mission accomplished. That was so perfect. I love that scene. I remember it used in the ads for promo for Code Lyoko back in the day. I remember being in my Cinemark theater when they were showing that promo, back when they were showing Cartoon Network ads in the Cinemark theater. Yeah, it was that long time ago, folks. Yeah, so that was a fun scene. So that was cute. I think an A is good. Okay, I gotta go. My grandparents are calling, so I have to go.
No problem. Thank you for sharing.
Right.
Thanks for joining.
All right, you guys have fun.
Thanks.
Will do.
Actually, before J-Man goes, I will say the fact that JT. Wait, sorry, isn't it? Sorry,
Yeah,
is
JT.
J-Man next?
J-Man is
No,
here.
I know.
They're
Yes,
both
but
here.
he goes next.
Oh, I thought you said before he leaves.
Yeah. No,
okay.
I mean before J-Man goes. Like,
Next,
J-Man
okay, got you. It's not okay.
yeah.
It's not like okay. Go.
Oh
Okay.
no! I was just, but I am now going to talk about JT because he mentioned the promos in Cartoon Network for that episode because I was actually gonna bring that up. Oh man, I can't believe someone knows more obscure
Remember, that
Cartoon
was a
Network.
perfect thing. Like Lita and Yumi. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, that was like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Cartoon Network Summer Vacation
Oh yeah.
2007 promos. I remember that specific. They always use that clip. I remember that. But yeah,
Nice.
that's all I wanted
that
to
was
say.
awesome.
Yep.
All right. All right. Who's next? Who we got? We have J-Man. Are you there?
Oh shoot! Yeah, I'm here. All right.
Stop
Sorry,
playing
I was a
games.
little bit busy.
What?
Yeah.
Anyway.
You were lost in time.
You also trying to get a victory royale?
Oh
I
my
don't play
god.
Fortnite, bro. I play better games than that.
I'm not playing Fortnite, by the way.
I know, just
Not like last
We
week,
know.
I was hoping to play
You know.
Anime Zone Zero. But anyway, this is episode Skid Bladnir, if I'm correct, right?
yeah, Skip
Yeah.
Bladner.
Mm-hmm.
All right. When it comes to this episode, this was also really fun. I liked it almost about as much as I did the previous episode.
Mhm.
And when it comes to this one in particular, I love the way it started, especially with Ulrich and Yumi like sleeping together, like shoulder to shoulder against that wall there. That was really, really adorable. Especially the way that Yumi was looking at Ulrich and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
that was
it's
really,
cute.
really cute. I liked it. As for everything else, in regards to the skit, I want to talk a little bit about the design. I think it's really cool for a ship, man. It has a really unique design that I don't think I've ever seen before. When it comes to like ships and other cartoons, video games, like TV shows, anything, it's like it has a really, really unique design for it, and I like it, man. And then it's also the first episode that. Oh no, it's the next one. I was gonna mention the Digital Sea, but that's the next one. When it comes to the situation that they were dealing with on Earth, when it comes to Aelita and whatchamacallit, Jeremy, like let's say being in detention, this is one of those episodes where, or this is one of those subplots where I completely understood and never really got angry or frustrated with any of the adults in the situation because it makes 100% sense. It's like you can easily look at Delmas and look at him like, oh man, he's just being a dick. Or it's like, come on, just let him go, give him a chance. It's like, why is he being like this ruthless and stuff when it comes to detention? It's understandable. It's like a guy and a girl being in like a dorm together, like whatchamacallit, past curfew, that is inappropriate. So like, and that's a really, really important rule not to break. So it's understandable why like he would give him detention and stuff. And the fact that yeah, Jeremy and Aelita were still using their phones and stuff in the library and stuff is like, yeah, he got his laptop confiscated. That's also understandable. And because of that, and considering the fact that Delmas, he sees Jeremy as one of his top tier students, the fact that he's acting this way, it's like that would naturally frustrate him. It's like I'm starting to understand this more from like a teacher's point of view. So I can't really get mad at either of them, whether it's the principal or Jim and stuff. It's like they're just doing their jobs, man. And it's like they want to get the best out of their students. They want to, you know, of course, punish them when they do something wrong and stuff. So when it comes to the adults here, they didn't annoy me. They actually felt somewhat realistic, which I actually am appreciative for. When it comes to the attempts to get Aelita and Jeremy out of detention, I thought a lot of those were fun, man. Especially with Odd with like the fake mice and the fake mouse and stuff. Like that was really cool. And I also love the way that they actually got Jeremy and Aelita out of detention. I really like the fact that Yumi had to call up her brother, and we finally get to see Johnny again. And it's like the only way that the only reason as to why Hiroki actually agreed to help Yumi was because Johnny, for the most part, it's like come on man, let's help Yumi and stuff. It's like I really like how they like brought that into the mix. It really brought it was really cool to see both of them again, and I love that like that brother sisterly like let's say bond they have, to where like they would like do favors for each other and stuff. It's like it's really really realistic in that sense. And outside of that, when you go to the Lyoko scene, I thought they did a really good job with that too, man. I like the whole fight in like let's say whatchamacallit, the Skid Bladnir room, the Skid room. I liked the fight between Ulrich and William. That was really nice to see. Odd had some really really cool moves to show off against the creepers in that episode. Again, I thought those were really cool too, man. It's like overall, this episode was just entertaining, man. It really really was, man. There was a lot of cool shots during like the fights on Lyoko. And oh my god, the way that Aelita defeated William in the end, doing that full power, the full charge like energy field and stuff, that was really cool. It sucks that this is the only episode where she actually used something like that. It's like when we see like these like
Actually,
overpowered.
isn't.
She did something.
Isn't.
What other episode?
I let's see. Koiku FR says, I think it was when she was fighting the Colossus, she charges it up and does the mega uh,
What?
energy field again.
Never saw that before, but it possibly did happen. I guess we'll get to that when we get to it. But like being how like this is like what was it? Seeing Aelita being the one to finish off William in this episode, that was a really great thing to see. And I guess that we learned that I guess the reason why Aelita doesn't use moves like that too much is because the tires are out. I don't know, man. It's like when I see stuff like this, it makes me realize, man, Aelita has creativity and she can fully charge her energy blast. Theoretically, man, she should be one of the more versatile, especially with creativity. She should be some of the more versatile fighters on Lyoko, but I wish the writers gave her much more of a chance to use it, especially creativity. It's like I would love to see her like use her environments more to her advantage. If she can manipulate the ground, manipulate the walls and stuff of that nature, I really wish they showcase like let's say the vast like arsenal that Aelita has when it comes to her abilities on Lyoko. But as for everything else, man, this episode was pretty dope. It was pretty cool. And as for the name that they came up with the end, the Skid Bladnir, again, I think it's a pretty cool name. The Skid for short, again, really really cool. It's like overall, it's like I would say it's an A tier. I wouldn't give it necessarily an S tier, but it is like a really high rated episode for me. It's an A.
Hey. All right, Wazy. No, sorry. Colton, your turn.
Nope.
Oh, somebody.
It's Colton. It's you.
Mm-hmm. What did J-Man give it?
A. He just said it.
Oh, okay. Because if I didn't update the ranking. All right. I was just checking. Anyways. Skid Near. Well, first of all, what I was going to bring up, first of all, was that they spelled Skid Near wrong on the YouTube.
Of course they did.
Video. Yeah, they forgot to put the extra D. So I thought that I spelled it wrong, or always spelled it wrong. But turns out no. I was spelling it correctly. So
good job.
There's that, first of all. Yeah, it's just another nitpick at how whoever the hell treats these episodes on YouTube or whatever. Okay, finally, let's talk about this episode. I agree that the start of the episode is pretty nice. We have, obviously, Ulrich and Yumi sleeping side by side. That was a nice moment. They're all saying up Skid Near. And finally, we see Jeremy and Ilea finally get caught. Yeah, Jeremy finally getting caught after so many episodes. Or maybe he gets caught earlier in this, but and finally it feels like as if they're like, you know, what if they did get caught and then it finally happens in like season 4. So it's a new plan in order for them to try and get them out of detention. To help out with Skid Near and finalizing that. No, I'm not going to leave Dargod alone, whoever the hell they are.
No, I'm telling you to leave the intern alone. They're doing their best.
I'm sure they are. They haven't had to upload anything in years.
I meant to make
a hard job to do.
I meant to make a tweet, but I had already tweeted at the time when I thought about it, but they should hire me instead.
Unironically.
Hey, hire someone else who knows what they're doing. But anyways,
thank you very much.
Yeah.
I love the idea that like we in Germany are like, let's fake getting food poisoning, and I'm like, yep, we need to go to the infirmary again. Yeah, as if that hasn't done its job 1,000 times. But Jim caught on to the little scheme that they did, which, yeah, it's interesting. Of course, the whole Watto thing, which irritated me. Odd using the mouse. That was interesting, I guess. Let's see, where am I at? Obviously, William is up to a shenanigan, so Odd and Ulrich go to Lyoko, and Yumi transfers them, which is not the first time she's done it. It's actually the first time she's done it. and they bring up the fact that this is not the first time she's done it. They also bring up the fact that what was it? They bring up something interesting. Yeah, it was the episode of Frontier where Yumi virtualized Jeremy and it went wrong. I don't remember what happened in that episode off the top of my head, but they do bring that up too, which is nice that they're bringing up older episodes, which is not something that they do all that often, in my opinion, but it is nice here. So finally, we get in order for him to Jeremy and I, we had to get out. Yeah, also Ulrich and William fighting on Lyoko. So finally, Jeremy and I, we are able to get out of detention thanks to Hiroki and Johnny helping out with Kiwi. Which being able to see Johnny again, that was nice. He deserves more love than he gets, I believe, but that's just my opinion, anyways. You know, I just realized that William has a Xana symbol on his forehead.
Yeah.
I never realized that until now, and that makes this show double better.
William?
Yeah, William has
Really?
like a
You just
Xana
now
symbol.
noticed it?
It's not,
Yeah, I
it's
just
not
noticed
always
that. I never
there.
even noticed that before.
Oh, okay.
Probably because it's so.
I guess it is kind of
Yeah, I'll
faded
post
too.
it.
So.
Yeah, it is faded. Like, I'll post it. And
Oh,
show off it.
I have no idea what happened.
What?
You died, and then it came back.
Yeah, look
We're
how
happy to
faded
hear.
it is. Can't barely see.
Oh
it.
yeah, that one I can barely see. There's some good shots where
Yeah.
I just know that he has it on every so often, but
Yeah.
But today you're just now noticing. I'm like, no way.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a while since I watched Lyoko all the way through. But anyways,
Good time for me to get my dog out. I'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
Okay.
all right, let me finish up here. So finally, they're all at the Hermitage, and they're trying to figure out what to name the ship. And they decide on Skibwednir. And I wish this happened. Just my opinion, anyways. But I kind of wish that Odd and Ulrich would race each other, and whoever wins gets to name the ship. I wish that happened.
We're not buying Burger King toys, Colton, so...
You didn't get that reference. Oh, jeez.
Wait,
All the
what?
people you should.
Wait,
What?
it's a Kingdom Hearts reference, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
That's not allowed here.
Oh.
How about you shut the hell up?
I'm gonna ban you, bitch.
See, I said race and name, so I joked about the, tie-in Burger King DVDs for Code Lyoko with the
That was
race.
a thing?
Yeah, that was a
Burger
thing.
King?
Really?
Yeah.
Wasn't it Hardee's?
Yeah, wasn't it? No, wasn't it Burger King?
No. Hardee's had the Hardee's had the kids meal toys. It was
Was
never
it?
Burger
Huh.
King.
Huh?
No.
Well, it was some restaurant. Either way.
Unless if I'm going, I didn't know about the DVD or whatever the hell it was.
Have you
But that's
never seen
interesting.
the race? Or Good
Yeah, I have,
Friends?
but I didn't know that they. Yeah, but I thought they were DVD extras from the when they sold the DVD box sets or whatever the hell from.
I can
back in the
confirm.
day.
Nope.
No.
No.
That's
they're not
great. I need to book. Great. Whoever's going next, you can. Oh yeah, actually, Wesley, you're going next. So therefore, I will look up what you're talking about as you're
All right.
going over whatever the hell you're talking about. But anyways,
Man is gonna cut into the middle of my rant about Skid Black, and it's just gonna be like, actually, you were wrong, and I'm just gonna be like, damn.
shout out to the final scene in the episode where Jim is still looking for Kiwi.
Yeah.
I feel bad
Yeah.
asking this, but I was busy in the chats. What did Colton rank this episode?
I haven't ranked it yet. Don't
Yeah.
worry,
Sorry,
go
my
ahead.
bad. I thought you were about to pass it away, so I'm like, wait.
Well, he
Oh, yeah.
was, but
Did you need to rank
Oh,
it.
geez, what should I rank this? Because everyone's already ranked it in A. I'm not going to rank it lower. Well, maybe I will. Who knows?
Well,
I'll
so
surprise you.
if there wasn't A's, you would rank it A then? Like, what was that? What does that mean?
And I don't know what it means. I was just pointing it out.
Rank
But
what your heart feels. That was not.
that's also a Kingdom Hearts
That's not.
reference. I'm kidding.
That
No,
was
it's
not
not.
supposed
No,
to
it's
be. For
not.
fuck's sakes. I was like,
That's
if it was, I'm sorry.
you mad?
Wash my tongue off. I'll be right back. All right, Colton, come on.
I thought you were gonna go wash your
I
tongue.
was kidding. I'm not
All
actually going to do
all
that
right.
shit. Just
God,
silence.
I'm torn between A and A minus.
Torn.
Fuck it. I'll give it an A.
All right.
Well then. Skidbladnir. Skidbladnir.
Skid
I think
bladder.
it's a good episode.
Actually, one extra thing. How did Ilea? I understand that like Ilea got her memories back, but how did she remember like a book that her dad read to her at the age of 5? I was like, that's kind of convenient for you to remember all of a sudden.
Yeah. I mean, wait.
You can go ahead.
Lyoko having contrivances? I can't believe this.
And they reference past episodes. Oh my gosh, this show is not bad as I thought it was.
God, no. What's it? Get to Near is a really good episode. I think it's a ton of fun just with... I like the detention bits. I think it's funny having them... Their great escapes with Odd trying to get Jim. I think they're really funny. Just a lot of fun character stuff. I think that, of course, one of the best parts with this episode has to be... has to be the fight against William in this episode. For one, we have a very unique environment with the Skid garage being the location. It's the only time that it happens in the show, but it's great. Unless you count, I guess, the lake where the Schifazola gets destroyed, but that's not a fight. If you really want to go for the stretch, but... but no, the unique location and just the fight between William and Ulrich is a ton of fun. This is one of those fights from Code Lyoko that I always will remember because it's just so good. Of course, you have Odd crawling around, like monkey bars and everything underneath the platforms and everything. I thought that was really cool. Like they're just really taking advantage of the environment, and that's really, really cool. One of the things with season 4 is that Sophie had to step down as head writer because she was having her kid, and because of that, oh my god, I cannot remember his name. One of the other writers became one of the head writers of season 4, and one of his big things is action more than plot, and it's like, this is one of those episodes that it really shows. Season 4, for everything that it is, a lot of people say it's the most fun because like it just has a lot of really cool action and really cool, and like this is one of those with just an amazing set piece, an amazing battle. It was great. It was a lot of fun. William and Ulrich are taking no prisoners, and just everybody's abilities are just really well utilized in the Skid-Vladimir fight. And with the additional tension of just, we have to do this. I do agree with Flower that we have to get this done at this very specific time. It is a little contrived. Wow, contrivances in Code Lyoko. In Code Lyoko, I can't believe it. It is a little contrived, but I do like it for the fact that it puts on a sense of urgency, both with the subplot as well as the battle itself. The imagery of William jumping on top of the Skid-Vladimir as well is really, really cool because it's like, hey, he destroyed something else in Sector 5 not too long ago. Let's shoot for 2, you know? So it's like, it's just some really great stuff. And of course, the ending moment. One of the rare episodes where I'm just mostly talking about action. Everybody else covered the subplot and everything really, really well. Of course, I like the reintroduction of Johnny. I like solving it with Hiroki and Kiwi. I think that's very funny. But yeah, But the ending of the episode as well, with Aelita being the one to fire the massive energy field at William, and he gets destroyed for the first time, and it's like 5 episodes into the season. Yes, 5 episodes in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 5 episodes in, and it's like for that time, for those first couple of episodes, William really did feel like he was unstoppable, that he was this unbeatable threat. And what's it? Oh my god. Ugh. Yeah, William felt like he was unstoppable, this unbeatable, unkillable threat. He is just this absolute juggernaut on Lyoko. How are the Lyoko Warriors going to get past him? And from a narrative standpoint, having this be the moment where it's like they finally get one on him as they finally create the ship that will allow them to venture into Xana's territory, that is really cool. You know? It's like, hey, we're making a little bit of progress here. You know? We're making a little bit of progress here. I think whether or not it was intentional for that to be the first kill on William right there or not, or they just decided that's time. But whatever, from a theming and just a narrative standpoint, I think that's cool. I also think that it's really cool that it was Aelita. I mean, it would have been really easy. It would have been really easy to make it Ulrich or Oz, or even Yumi, but I think it's cool that it was Aelita to be the first one to do William in. And the end of the episode has another one, at least for me, one of the most iconic moments in the show, with Yumi Aelita's little high five and the as the Skidbladnir is finally being christened, finally being a little more complete. As a music trash man, I really like that they use the virtualization theme. It's like, because again, it's a track that is associated with going into Lyoko, diving into this world and that sort of thing. As the Skidbladnir is being completed, it's like, hey, again, that theme of we are still chasing down Xana. We are making our way into uncharted territory. I think it's neat. I think it's really cool. It's just one of those Skidbladnir. A lot of it is kinda. It's a fun episode. It does a lot of good things, but I think it's ending with Aelita being the one to destroy William for the first time, and that moment, I don't know, it's just one of those that just feels very. It's just one of those moments that I just will always remember from Code Lyoko. I think it's really cool. I think it's really neat. For as much as I praise that, it is not an S. I'll rank it an A. It's a really, really good it's a really, really good episode, but it's just, yeah, no, I just like a lot of the things that it does and a lot of what this episode means for the show as well. I'll probably be talking about that a little more with Maiden Voyage, but yeah, it's a good episode. It's a strong episode. Season 4 is off to a good start. We're not, but yeah.
Don't let it end, please.
Is it my turn?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wait.
So.
Oh, it's Joy's turn. Oh, is Joy here?
I think he is. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I joined
So
back
it's
in.
Joy's turn.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. So, it's not very well established, like, what the rules are for, like, you know, like, when can boys and girls be in the same room together, and, like, what time is curfew time, and when is curfew time, and, like, you know, and, like, you know, what's this, and, like, what is and isn't allowed, and, like, can boys and girls be in the same room together,
What's
you know,
this?
like, and no, and, like, when, and, like, why, and I know why, by the way. I'm just saying for, like, questioning purposes. I get why, you know, because teenagers and shit. But it's like, what can and can't they do? Obviously, you know, you're supposed to be able to make friends, and, you know, friends are going to be of the opposite sex. It's gonna happen. You can't have it not happen when you're in a, you know, in a school with multiple genders. You know, is gonna happen. But I digress. You know, my you know, I'm not saying that they didn't break the rules. My issue is that, like, I don't know if how, like, it seemed like kind of like it wasn't specified. Like, you know, like, was it past curfew? Well, it didn't look that late to me. Like, was it late? Was it that late?
It honestly felt to me that it was midnight with how dark it is. Like that's
Yeah.
my guess.
I mean, late. I feel like if it's complete dark outside and you're at school,
I
it's
think
late.
it's dark. Yeah,
No,
I
I'm
think
not
it's
one
late.
to use outfits as like their timetable, but usually they're like consistently in their jammies when
Yeah,
it's like that
They
late
in the
were.
out
mood and
because
They
they
feel.
were in their
were
jammies.
because they were
Uh,
when they like when they were waiting for Oleg to get back from like confessing to Yumi that one time, which didn't happen by the way, but they were already like all in their pajamas. They were all like meeting up in I think it was Odd's room. Um, so like I feel like they would have already been in their pajamas if they were working that late, because they probably would have just been like all ready to sneak off the bed, and like it would have been weird if Jim came in and Jeremy was still in his like school uniform. He was like, "Huh, that's weird. I think he's still awake." Were they in their PJs? I thought they were still in their
Yeah.
school
they
uniform.
Yeah,
were
they're
in
in
their
pajamas.
they
Yeah.
were in their
Okay,
pajamas.
He
scratch
was in
that
his
then.
pajamas too.
Okay, so like I'm gonna give the teachers a little more slack here because yes, they did break the rules. They were still, you know, they were. I think Jim was a little too up their ass about it because like of all the things they broke the rules on, them working on like what to Jim looks like a school project together is not the worst thing he could have caught them doing, and I'll stick by this. I don't care if one's a girl and one's a guy. If they're on the computer together and all Jim can see on the computer is coding gobbledygook, like that's not porn.
What is?
Yeah,
All right,
but I think a lot of
Jim-
boarding schools need
Welcome,
to have
Momo.
this sort of strict ruling
Yeah.
of
Dude, what if they
girls and
clicked
guys
on?
cannot be in the same dorm.
no, I'm not
after a
saying they
certain
shouldn't have gotten in
time.
trouble. Like
Hey,
I get
hold on.
that. Like what I'm saying is that like he was on their tail this whole time. He had no reason to be. This was 100% him on a power trip. Like it was just not necessary.
Oh, and I
I
don't see that.
I'll
way.
let you. I'll let you.
I don't see that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I really liked this episode. I liked the whole structure with it. I liked Jim, it's not porn. I don't know how to do Jim.
You actually, he was actually on point for a sec.
The closest I can get to
Jim.
to Jeremy is fucking Tristan
Jim,
from
please.
Yu Bridge, which is also Barney the dinosaur. So take that as
You
you
sound
will.
like seeing a season 1 Jeremy for a sec, for real. You're on point.
Yeah.
Jim,
anyways.
it's not porn. I swear. Anyway,
Maybe it's a little bit more of Nicholas, but man, you still got it either way.
I can do Nicholas. Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, Nicholas would 100% look.
Anyway.
Yeah. Sorry. Anyway. I loved this episode. I loved them making this kid for the first time. I think the plot was like Loris or like Flower said, 100%. This was like 15 people around a desk, all of them head in their hands with a blank sheet of paper in front of their head and being like, "Oh my god, what the fuck are we gonna do? We have like a week to make it an episode. We are fucking like skimming our ball sacks over this deadline. What the fuck are we gonna do?" And then they were like, "I got it. We'll get the kids in trouble again." Boom! I'm so fucking smart! And they just rolled with it. And it made for a good episode, so it paid off, but we've seen this song and dance like 58 trillion times. But I digress. I liked it. It was amazing to see Aelita kicking ass, because whenever she gets time to kick ass, it's always a treat, because it's Aelita, and she's best girl. You move aside. Sissy, not even a contest. Back off. Her Cloudhead, whatever.
On the bring is best girl.
Who?
Everybody.
I'm about to say
Stop.
who.
I didn't-
Everybody knows the best. Sorry, go on.
I honestly didn't hear the name you said. What was the name you said?
I said Brainia.
Who? I don't know.
Cat
I don't know.
Bombshell?
I don't know who that is. Oh, I don't remember that episode very well. I know that if people
Yeah,
don't like
Cat
it.
Bombshell.
Anyway, we'll get to that.
No, wait. Everybody knows the best girl in Code Lyoko is a nice VK. Anyway, continue.
Don't know who that is, so we'll just move on.
Doesn't know. who
Yes.
the nice VK is.
I also
Believe it.
want to point out, like, this. I think it's the first time we do see William get devirtualized. It's really cool though. Like, when the Warriors get devirtualized, it's like the white pixels and stuff like that. When he gets devirtualized, it's like the black and red smoke. where it's like it actually feels like you're defeating a monster. Like it's so I love I love the whole backwards thing, like the whole like I forget the official terminology for like the juxtaposition whatever that goes on between William and the Warriors, where Xanap is him and he has all this like backward stuff that goes on. Where it's like when he gets hit, he has like black and red lightning when he gets hit, and then when the Warriors get hit, they have like blue lightning or whatever. It's cool. I like all that stuff. Anyway, I loved the Morse code thing. That was cool. But honestly, like Jeremy's smarter than I am. If it was me, I'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing? I'm trying to get through the tension without, blindness in one eye, Yumi. Like you gotta be a little more direct with me. Like what's this? What's blink blink blink? What's this? Like honestly, slap a sign on top. Like Jim's looking this way. Slap a sign that says whatever the fuck she was trying to say in Morse code. I forgot.
Help me.
What if she was doing the thing where it's like, want me to kill him? I would have loved that. But yeah, we got to see the Alita do the fucking Udoma giant Rasengan, whatever. We get the skid, which is cool. Finally get the skid's name. We get the big ship. Which apparently has like a Titanic hit point count, which I don't know how much it is, but apparently it's huge. We'll go into deep sea pretty soon here. Hold on, I'm looking through the synopsis real quick because I was absent for a little bit of this, so I need to kind of like look through. Forgot they named him Melanie for a little bit. I forgot about that. So dumb. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, I get to shit on Delmas a little bit. My favorite part. Okay. So Delmas comes in and is like, oh, honestly, I can't believe like you're usually better than this. Like, what's going on? It's like, I don't give a shit if it's 2007 or not. If your best students like acting up, like, like you were better about this with Yumi, who assaulted the nurse. I'm not gonna get on this again. I'm just gonna quickly like skim over this where it's like if your fucking best student is like acting out, you don't stop to be like hey, is something wrong, like do I need to like call somebody? No, you're just gonna be like, oh man, you're just a rotten kid, like wow. And all the video games that I'm also playing, by the way. Oh, anyway, let's see, ship's completed. I did like that they named it after the like the book that her dad used to read to her. I kind of wish they referenced this like a little bit like earlier. Like maybe they got this name from the book that they found when they were like trying to find the code word to get into Sector 5. Like that would have been kind of a cool callback if they found that from that. Like that was the book that like he used to read to her. Like that would have been really cool if they called back to that. But nonetheless, Skid Bladnir is a cool name. I'm not gonna call it the entirety of that from here on out. I'm calling it Skid, or I'm gonna call it variations of ship or big boat, whichever comes first. I welcome it. But I'm just gonna say S. Great episode, honestly. Really funny moments. Also, the fucking shit where the dog comes in and Jim. Oh yeah, the lottery moment. That was funny too. Also, when Odd puts the dog in, and then Jim's like, "Oh, very funny," but this is like a robot dog too, and it's like, "Oh fuck, it's a real dog!" Oh. He just flips his shit tries to get the dog. But yeah, S. No
I
problem.
do kind of want to comment on your whole using this as another example of catting on a power trip, because I do sort of agree with J-Man that this actually is one of the few times that the teachers are a little justified here.
I did say they are a little justified.
I don't think this is Jeremy acting out, because really all Jim did is he caught Jeremy spending time with Aelita after hours within his own dorm room. That's not necessarily like a clear act of rebellion. That's a kid doing something he shouldn't have. And it's like, wow, I'm disappointing in you. You really should know better not to do that. So we're going to give you you're gonna spend time in detention.
But he comments
That's-
like, "This isn't like you," or whatever.
I think this is a little more fair, especially because Jeremy has been known to like do mischievous stuff in the past, especially with his friend group. So I don't think this is a case of, man, something's wrong with the student. I need to make sure he's okay. Like, there's nothing in like him hanging out with Aelita in his dorm room after hours that spells something is wrong with this kid. This is more just, this is a middle schooler doing something he shouldn't, and I need to punish him to remind him that he's not above the rules, essentially, is how I read it. It's not like Jeremy, like, I don't know, punch somebody. I think that would be more along the lines of, okay, we need to ask what's going on here. But no, I think it's pretty blatant what's going on. He's hanging out with his friends. He's just doing it at a really bad time.
Yeah, okay,
Also-
I'll leave it at I mostly agree with you because I don't want to like make this another
Yeah.
like we argue the morality of Caddick again. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
I don't. I'm not saying Caddick is perfectly moral, but I
no,
think this
like
particular
I
instance
agree with you on
is a
some
little-
points. The last time we did this, because like it's fun to debate this stuff with you, because you offer me like you offer the the duality of you know, like sometimes things have to be this way, and it's like, you know, I can see it, but you know,
There's also just the strictness of like, yeah, he didn't see anything. Like Jim didn't see them doing anything weird, and yeah, they could argue they really were just studying. But
that's definitely abridged material, though. If anyone does that, where they just like overlay like a screen on the computer of it something like dumb or stupid,
yeah,
I started that, by the way. Credit to me. That's A1 Jory J. Again, that's me. Thank you.
that's I think it's just a matter of like when you implement a rule like that, if you have like, okay, it's only a problem if we catch you like doing something lewd, that means they have to like investigate what was going on every time. But it's a lot easier to just enforce, just don't be in the room. Just don't. If you're in the room, that's enough to punish you.
Yeah.
And honestly, Delmas could have done worse. He really could have. He could have given them like a detention for the rest of the week, especially because he later on does catch Jeremy blatantly breaking the detention rules with his laptop. Like he actually, I think he actually went a little lighter than he could have. But yeah, I think it's this is not one of those they're on a power trip because we need conflict with the Warriors. This is a little more justified.
I was more talking about Jim than Delmas. Delmas was like more reserved. I went a little lighter on him because like he actually was like more in his lane in this one. I meant more like Jim sitting in with them on lunch, being like, "We're gonna have lunch together, and then I'm
I
gonna
did think that
walk
was a
you
little
all the
bit
way to the
extra.
library."
It's a little justified because I think Jim's just like relishing at the fact that Jeremy Jeremy specifically got in trouble, and he just, I don't know, he has it out for the kid.
Bro's acting like the fucking Mr. Crump of the fucking Code Lyoko verse. Shout out to any Captain Underpants readers out there. You're you are my homies. Love ya.
We went over Goosebumps earlier. Now Captain Underpants. So like, what the hell's going on?
Hell yeah.
I would concur that there's some things in here that I think are a little contrived, but there's nothing here that felt like a teacher was out of line. Waze, did you have anything to add, or did I say?
I just typed it. I just typed it in the live voice chat.
You know what? I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna seethe, open mauled. I'm just gonna leave it there.
You gave this an S?
Yeah, S.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you then. I was worried that all of us were given A. I'm glad someone's the odd one out.
I love this episode. I thought it was really funny, and Atlanta getting the first kill on William is like thematic, honestly.
Cat, I think is the last one for this episode.
Okay. With me, I didn't think this was like very memorable. I mean, like being the last one, I realized that it jogged my memory a little, but you know, watching it and then being done with it, I didn't remember a lot, but you know, which was a problem because like a lot of things happened in it, and but I did like the Morse code idea and the Skibladnia being introduced, and I guess the book as well. And that's probably it for my notes.
Oh, that's it. You
So
said.
that's all I have to say.
Okay.
What's
Wait.
your ranking?
I think my ranking would be like maybe like a B or a C. I mean, like it wasn't.
Oh, God.
I mean, it,
Ooh.
Yeah, I had a feeling the way she came in, I was like, oh, she's about to
Yeah.
not give it an A.
yeah. I mean, it wasn't like too bad, but it wasn't that good either, in my opinion.
All
I
right.
put
So
you as
what?
B minus. Is that all right?
Yeah, B minus.
Okay.
That hurts. Okay. All right. Let's go to the tier
Does
list.
Momo?
Oh.
Wait, does Momo want to go?
Yeah. Do you? Oh, yeah. That's right. Momo.
Her mic was acting.
Yeah,
I do this every time. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Just forget
Look who
Momo.
finally made it after
Yeah.
how many times?
I know. I was expecting
Can't
after all of us to disconnect, I would get the notification. I'm like, oh,
For real,
there she
every
is.
time.
Yeah, the
Okay.
Skidballooner episode.
Yes.
Can't believe I just said that.
I wasn't too prepared for this. However, I do have some opinions. I don't like this episode, but because of William, S tier.
Oh, okay. I'll
feel like
take
I'm
it.
allowed to
I'll
say that?
take it. It scared me. I was like, oh no. Maybe we should add her ranking.
Surprise, bro.
Maybe we should add her rank. All right.
it's-
You get the awesome William fight in the skid area. I mean,
Ew.
definitely S
I'm
tier.
treated. I eat so good in this episode.
So what's your? Sorry, go ahead.
No. You can go ahead.
I was gonna say, what is your ranking for Rec Room? Yeah, where you get the double William, the first double
Rec
William
Room.
episode.
I like Rec Room a lot.
So S.
Yes, S tier because it's
All
really.
right, perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of us
There-
are
okay.
S on that one.
I'm gonna say something controversial. I think I
Do it.
honestly do not like the Skidbladnir's name. I think it's weird.
Hey, we were talking about
Mostly
that.
because I only think of the word skid mark and it doesn't
I-
read well to me.
I never think that, but damn it,
Would
now
you
it's not
rather
gonna
named
leave
it-
my head.
Would you rather they had named it High Wind?
I think there could have been better names. Gummy Ship could have been an option.
Of
Oh my
course.
god.
No. Oh my.
I don't know. I don't like the name that much. I think there was probably better options, but I get like the tie back to the book and the stories that was read when she was a child and whatever. But like the Argo would have been a cool name or something if you want to go the historical route. There was other things I think would have been stronger, but you know, it's what they chose, and that's kind of where it went.
Hoppermobile, the
but-
Hoppermobile. Just saw that.
Called it the Thousand Sunny.
I feel like if Lyoko was made today, if this episode was like came out in the 20s, they would have been like the skid because of the you know the
skibbity.
yes, I didn't want to say it.
God
Because
damn it.
of that meme. Yeah, I know. I was like we went all stream without someone saying it, and you know I would have to ban.
The Sigma Mobile.
but,
That's what Odd would say was a Sigma Mobile.
No, I was- oh my God.
unironically say what the Sigma. I'm going to put that right now.
okay.
Odd would unironically say it.
Yes, thank you, Speedy.
I'm leaving the stream due to creative
Yeah,
differences.
so like because of that meme in the 2020s, and you know they would have been like, you know what? No, Melanie's fine. Yeah, let's call it Melanie.
Yeah. I do think it's kind of funny though, like in hindsight, the fact that they had Melanie as the ship's name, and then we had Melanie who played Yumi in Evolution. Like that's pretty interesting
yeah.
to me.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised no one's ever said that before. Oh, man.
Well, there you go.
I was
I
too
don't know, I
dumb to
think-
figure that out.
Yep.
I just think it's like very I don't know, it's a happy accident I guess because it wasn't obviously
Yeah.
planned, but it is kind of
Yeah.
funny that it happened twice.
That's why she got casted. They thought about it. They thought, oh, this is
Tie
perfect.
back.
This is-
But yeah, I kind of agree with what's been said. The small things that I've heard from when I've been here was, you know, the teachers are a little justified in this because, like, you know, they were only following school policy and whatever. I think Odd's little antics to try to get them out of detention are also very funny. I think Jim trying to explain math is honestly me trying to explain math. Something very common. And like, I'm a seamstress. You'd think I know how to do math, and I really don't. I just kind of wing it, hope for the best. So I don't know. I think one of my problems is that season 4 is a season I have seen a multitude of times. So like the jokes to me are pretty stale at this point, you know? So it's like I think maybe with fresh eyes, Skid's a good episode, but to me, it's not that funny and it's not that memorable. Like you get the Skid, yeah, but like the B plot and the C plots are just kind of like okay. And oh my gosh, yeah, that picture is so good.
It's just funny image.
It's like anybody asking
Yes.
me how to explain a pattern, and I'm like, it's the patterns are, you know. But yeah, I mean, giving it an honest review, it probably would be more like the B A tier. But because there's like the William battle, and I do love me some William, it goes up a
we didn't know
little
that.
higher. No, me, a big fan of William. That's so crazy, guys. Oh
I
my
had no
gosh.
idea that. Especially not from
Whoa.
your name.
Obviously. Even though, what was Cam saying earlier then? Because if we gonna have to
No,
fight,
no,
then-
listen. I just realized. Listen. I
No,
read. Listen to me. Listen to me. I read that wrong. I thought you were talking about yourself, Jim, and then I was like, wait a minute. He's pulling a fucking what do you call it? The fucking Human Torch on me. Deadpool on me. That's what he's doing.
Because I know we said it on stream. We should play it back.
Are you serious?
Roll the
I don't think I
tape, guys,
said
roll the
anything. I thought you were doing that on purpose to get me in trouble.
Well,
I
that's
don't
part of the
remember.
reason, but no, you really did.
What did I say? What did I say about William?
William something motherfucker or something like that. I know I heard it.
Oh, that was I don't. Wait, what was that about? It was somewhere up here.
I don't
Oh
know.
my God, I gotta
I know.
see.
I just heard you say. I
The
don't know.
bitch ass
why.
motherfucker was about something else. I'm trying to find it.
Oh.
call
Oh,
my boy
yeah,
out like
it was
that.
this.
Damn.
It was
Oh, yeah.
this. Here we go. I'm gonna
Oh
add
my
it.
god, I gotta see this. But
Just
my
watch the
name,
VOD afterwards.
you know, I'm not
The
calling myself
Vine.
the number one defender for nothing. I will
The
hound anybody. I will fight anybody for
There
him.
you go.
yeah, I drew that one though.
And yeah, Momo, that's right there.
I was referencing
Oh my
that,
God.
that one meme.
So funny. I need somebody to
Yeah,
edit
that's
that
what it
into
is,
the Sonic
Jamin.
the Hedgehog meme. I need that
Oh,
edit. just,
He's just
someone
you're
with
probably
a
playing
hedgehog
games. You heard me said that. You're just- How dare you try to try to
is
set me
real.
up?
Chat, you hear this?
Oh, okay. So yeah, Kat said this, not Cam.
I mean, I read it out, so that's probably why you heard me.
Yeah.
When I cosplay William and use the Shadow the Hedgehog meme, everyone's gonna know what the joke
Yeah.
is, huh?
Yes.
Only the people in this chat will
Yes.
know.
Perfect. I'll wait for that.
Yeah, I honestly like because this episode makes me really excited for us this season because then we finally get William in his own like little skid, and I'm very excited. Nav skid. I'm very excited for William as little nav skid. It's so neat.
Oh
Also,
yeah, that.
yeah, gosh, I'm like bouncing back and forth. My brain's like totally not ready. I also very much enjoyed watching it virtualized because I like red, and that's a really cool virtualization
Yeah.
thing. It's very cool. It's so sick. I love his power set so much. I think the shadow effects and like all of the reds and like deep colors are such a good mix. It's chef kiss.
Red and black is just a never fail color combination.
No, literally,
Mhm.
it's so.
Yeah, that's
so
the
good.
same for blue and black for me.
Black just goes
love
good with every color.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's kind of funny that like we're the biggest. Like, I'm a huge William fan, and my thing on Discord is in red.
Yeah.
Because red's a badass color.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you're just so badass, right?
Evo. Yes, Shadow. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to. I mean, it would be a B tier without William, but because it has William, it'd be A tier for me.
Oh wait, which episode?
You're such a
First kid.
simp.
First kid.
Oh, it's A. I thought you
I
said
put an
S.
A.
Oh, okay. So we were.
That was a joke, but it is.
Unfortunate. Okay, well I'll still take A. Well, yeah. So everyone, so all A's except for the B minus.
B minus. Where'd that come from?
Speed.
Me.
Speedy.
You know, a pop off queen.
Let's see. All right, now to the tier list. All right.
To the Hoppermobile.
Wayne,
Yes.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
oh, where's the little thing? Oh my gosh, wait.
Someone
Alright.
edit that. Can someone
So-
edit like
There it is.
Hopper's face
There it
on
is.
the
Oh,
spinning
that-
Batman thing?
I love it.
Wait, isn't that also
I can't
hold
edit.
on.
Can
I think
someone
it's a
that can
sticker
edit
too.
do that,
Oh,
please?
yeah.
I'll love you
Here
forever
you
if
go.
you can
Yes.
do that.
What?
Grasshopper, let's go.
I love Grasshopper.
That's so good.
Yeah, it was one of my favorite troll things I've ever done
Oh,
with
so
Scribbly
good.
or
We gotta do
Gartic
Gartic
Phone.
Phone again. That's so fun.
You drew that on Gartic phone?
yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Crazy. I
It was-
can't draw.
And I did that with my fucking mouse.
amazing.
That was my mouse too, man. I was.
Oh,
I mean,
so
Kolyoko is
good.
like a lot of lines or like a lot of edges. It's not round, so it was kind of doable with the mouse. Oh my god.
you know what's funny is that I just tuned into the tier list and I see Skib Lanier in the column,
Sorry,
and
yeah.
I was like, what the
I was
hell?
trying to put it back
Yeah, I was-
because I was distracted by Discord, so I was trying to put it back on the list, but it couldn't, so it just stuck to D. I was gonna see if anyone reacted to that.
You were distracted, so you put in the D section. Okay.
Now here, so Skid is going to be, I guess, A minus, mid. Is it A mid A? What was the thing? What was
Oh,
the...
good lord.
Okay, so
That's
there's
weird.
okay.
I don't know. I'm not good at math.
I had the episode
1, 2,
up on my
3,
computer in the
4,
background, and I
5,
just clicked up with Discord and
6.
William popped up my screen, and I was like, "Whoa, hello!"
Yeah. We thought we would
It was
probably have
just
summoned
playing
you
in the
earlier
background.
because of Rec Room.
Yeah,
but-
William was like, heard you was talking about me.
All right, so we have 6 A's. So sorry. No, that's
Oh.
7 A's.
Oh god.
1 S, 1 B minus. So does that make it a mid A?
I'd say mid or low A.
So we have
Yeah.
opening act and William returns in the A.
Where's that damn fourth way tower?
Wait, William returns an A. Bullshit.
Yeah.
William returns an A.
Yeah.
I voted
I
A.
gave it an F.
Oh, no.
I didn't vote. I thought it's fair.
I still have it.
I
Do
gave
I?
it an F.
No, I unpinned it, but it's somewhere in the chats.
Run it back. That's not appropriate.
Opening act was
You know what? Your
mostly
bias
A's.
does not supersede our fair criticism.
I can find it
so-
real quick. Let's see.
Dude, William returns like one of the best episodes of the freaking season.
Nope.
Double take was
I thought you were
only
gonna say
S. Here we go.
Oh,
William
no, never mind.
returns.
William returns is so good.
Cool story.
Oh, not that person.
Fire.
Damn,
Oh, William mode tonight.
very interesting because while William Returns got an A, Cam happened to give it a B. Not Jory.
Huh?
J-Man too. So let's just
What? What is wrong with you guys?
I gave it an
Wait,
A.
who gave it?
Yeah. I it's because it wasn't.
J-Man gave it a B.
Honestly, like maybe I should have given it an A minus, but it's too late. So
I gotta go
too late.
back to what I
What's
did.
been done is
You're the
done.
one-
What's been done is
You're the one
done.
in charge of the tier list. You can edit.
You can edit. Wait, okay. Well, I mean, like, what? It was all A's except for two me and Jamin. I mean, I remember saying.
But then I have to do work.
No, it's easy. I can just move William Returns just in front of opening act. But do I really want to do that?
Looking back, I should have given
Opening
it
act-
an S minus.
Do you want to make Momo mad again?
Now everyone wants to change their rankings. Let's just change them.
I'm
No, I'm
keeping
not
A.
Flower.
I'm keeping A.
This
I'm
is
not.
me to y'all's opinions.
Yeah.
Oh wow, you 4 kids killed me. Whatever.
Hell yeah.
Actually, George. No, you said A. I just remember saying William Returns was just like not the strongest open season
Like, this-
opener.
this
but it was
is-
Am
still,
I gonna have
it
to
was
pull
still
Zero
good.
Gravity Zone all over again?
What does that mean?
Like this is
Oh
not
my god,
Ghost
that's
Channel.
right.
What does that mean? What does that mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by
When
that?
we did Zero Gravity Zone so long ago, I was the last one. I think I was like the last person to go, and everyone had it in like D to C category, and then I went, and everyone threw it up to like S tier.
Hold on, I
Zero
would
Gravity
never
Zone.
have given.
There's
I
no
would
way
never
I
have
did
given.
I don't remember. It
Zero
was
Gravity.
low. Like it was really
Yeah,
low.
Wait,
I would
wait.
never give it a C or a D.
No one.
Maybe it was B or C.
There's
but it was
no.
really low.
It can't. It couldn't have because I think that was a. Oh, I got to look back now. We gotta look.
I'd have given Zero Gravity Zone an S. I
No.
know I would have. Hold
No,
on.
yeah, no. I think in total it was an S tier episode. What the heck? I said duplicate this, you bitch. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna go to my my tier list, my account. It's got to be in here, right? Yes, it is. Oh wait, no, it's not gonna save though, right? Yeah, it doesn't save. I have to go to my YouTube, which is not that bad. Oh, okay. Never mind. All right, let me check.
Yeah, this is the French anime.
But anyways, let's move on while I look for that.
Do we have time? It's like it's like 7:49.
What's the next
If
episode?
we get into
Actually,
Maiden Voyage, we're gonna be
all right,
speaking
yeah.
for an hour.
Yeah, Maiden Voyage is gonna take a while.
All right. That's the stream, everybody.
Yeah.
I hate that
Good night, everybody.
the stream is just welcome, Brandon. I didn't see you there. I don't know how long you've been there, but because for most of the time the stream has just been the YouTube chat's been the same. For fuck's sakes.
Yeah.
For once.
Yeah, where's everybody at?
Not here today, and I got it right, and I got it.
We took
Yeah,
too
it's Labor
long
Day
getting
weekend.
season 4.
Anyway.
Yeah, we took too long getting to season 4. I mean, I did put out
We
the
watched
stream an
our
hour early,
reviews.
but
Our ratings have dipped.
season 3 they just after we finished that great season.
Video's gonna go
Stania.
up so people can watch the VOD later.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, I see the reviews go up some a little bit after, anyways. So, but
So like I said, if anyone who's good at editing could just like slap Franz Hopper's face onto the Batman logo as it's spinning towards us and then back.
Oh, that would be so good.
Please do that, and if you do, I'll love you.
yeah, I'm not gonna no money, but I'll love you.
One of
I-
Give you one return to the past.
Bro, I've got debts to pay. I'm saying all
I know,
acknowledge that
it's
you're
just-
funny, and I think that in of itself is a reward.
One of the Lyoko Abridged I've watched did do a joke with like the Jeremy Batcave and did with Jeremy spinning for that like that joke you're talking about. What was Jeremy?
Oh my god, you guys.
One of the more obscure ones though.
That's funny. That's really
Guys,
funny.
this is my when we were talking about episode 69 earlier, this is a notification I got. My Powerball is at 69 right now. 69 million. How crazy is that? How crazy is that?
Better webcam finally pay us for all the hard work.
Yeah. Let me just buy a lottery ticket and.
Enough about the lottery, for fuck's sake.
Oh, and the lottery too.
I'm sick
You know
of
what?
this.
I'll pay $3 million. I think that's fair for my contribution.
Oh man.
You know what I want you to do with the money? I want you to buy 1 million roses.
No, that's dumb.
You know what I do with the money?
Yeah,
I
idiot
wouldn't
would do
do
that.
I'll tell you,
Just like
you know what?
evolution
Okay,
is.
you know what I wouldn't do with the money? I wouldn't make a supercomputer that could change the fucking gravity and change the weather. Friends?
Why not?
Those were side effects. That wasn't his main goal.
And
Which actually makes it worse.
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like this is a case of it's not a bug, it's a feature.
no, it's just a bug.
Anywho's it's if we're all set, I do have to get off.
How dare you, Jordan?
Can't believe it.
Excuse you.
I didn't
The
sneeze.
fuck? The fuck did you just say to
I
me?
said, "How dare you leave us?"
What'd you just talk? What'd you say to me? Fuck you? Fuck me?
No, I never. No, I'm good.
What'd you say? You say fuck you to me? You realize I'm the funny around here? I carry this whole squad. I'm around here.
I'm trying to find the disconnect button. There it is.
Whenever I'm not here. Damn.
Oh, he can't come back in. Actually, I'm sorry. I forgot. No. You gotta disconnect you.
What are we doing?
Oh my god.
Guys
I
are
hate all of
clowns, yo.
you.
No, you don't.
Trust me, by the time we get to 2040 something, it's gonna be even worse.
2040.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
when the terms get
yeah,
even
yeah.
more ridiculous.
I don't. We're not gonna, dude. I wonder. I just want to like jump to the future just to hear people have a conversation and just be like super confused.
Lyoko season 8.
God.
Everyone
wish.
goes to space.
This show is ever coming out. Oh my
Yes, space.
Anyway,
Anyway,
That was good. Yeah, that's it. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming to the stream. Everyone in the chats and everyone in the VC. J-Man, do your thing.
Tower.